Oh, man. Nope, that's not what I wanted to click. Let's grab that. Let's copy the link. Oh, excuse me. Oh, there we go. All right. Sweet. Yo, Pi, how you doing, bud? Oh, we are going to be just a reaction channel until Pi's... Or not until Pi, until Panda's ready. Oh, all right. Tired? You finally got some days off? I was forced to have some days off. I'm all right, other than the whole house is under quarantine right now. But other than that, I'm fine. You know, like we're good. None of us have died. I don't think we will. But we're doing good. Other than that, yeah. Gotta love that. Always fun. Always fun. Oh. Gonna do that for like 5 days? Yeah. I am stuck in this house until at the earliest, like the 8th of February. And that's if I come back negative. If I come back positive, I can actually go back to work sooner. So I might be hoping for positive just so that way I can go back to work sooner. Which, I mean, I've been sick, so it's not like I haven't been showing symptoms and feeling like crap. But I need them to tell me that. So. Oh, I'm gonna go say hi to them. Where was he? He's not. Oh, did he? He did. I'm gonna say hi to them too. No, negative means I have more time off. I want to be positive because I get to go to work sooner.
Yeah, but he probably took it all and then literally just moved it all.
Let's see something real quick. Let's see if we can dig through. There's got to be a
way. It's the worst part about it. It's like wanting to go back to work.
Not seeing that can get us back in our base.
He made all this fucking cobblestone, dude. What?
I know, dude. Whoever this was, I'm telling you, man, it's that Bathel guy. I'm telling you. He stumbled upon this shit and saw that it was like a hidden base, and then he made all this cement. Because that dude, every time I logged in at work, he was playing. Nobody could have made something this intricate.
It's because then I can't give it to somebody else because I had it. Like, I'm past it and I'm over it. I couldn't be possibly holding on to it, you know?
Here, let's dig. Let's dig over here. Let's dig. Let's just dig as close as we can that we don't hit the land claim.
It's weird.
How's it going? Good to see ya. Okay, Kane, I can do it here. I can dig here. I dig that idea. So basically, to fill you guys in, somebody stole our base.
It's weird.
Somebody joined in, stole our base. So now, yep. Okay, I'm
Oh, oof.
Okay, so I'm right outside.
All right, I'm calling Panda.
Doing good. Just wanted to say, doing well. Just wanted to say, hey, well, thank you, Kilohmz.
Oh.
I'm still talking over what we had
Hello?
discussed with the wifey poo, but I'm gonna get back to you soon. I don't want to leave you hanging. I apologize.
Hey, buddy.
I'm leaving you
Hey,
in,
how you
a,
doing?
in a rough spot with that. The plan is to get back to you very
How was your
soon. I
shower?
apologize if
It
I
was
kept you
spectacular.
very sorry.
That's good. That's all. Love to hear it, honestly.
Work schedule being,
I don't think
full
I'm doing it now, so I'm knocking over a bunch of shit while I'm in the process of doing
Well,
it.
I thank
That's
you
how
for
life
your
goes.
patience, Kilohmz. Thank you so much.
I was just telling Gigi, I said, hey, I was going to say hi to Gigi.
Nice.
Yeah. And he's like, I'm still talking to my wife
Yeah,
about our
that's
thing.
what
And I was like, heck yeah, dude, sounds good. Just let me know.
Everywhere.
Take your time.
Just dig
Hey, no,
in, man.
no,
Eventually
Pristine
we're gonna
Q's
hit
great. That's his wife. She's his mod, and she always hangs out. She's just great people. She's super nice.
Yeah. He's just waiting to see if my thing fits in his schedule. Because, you know, it's going to be a couple hours of time, so.
We'll just keep digging until
I
finally.
wanted to go say hi to
Well,
him. I
makes
want to
sense.
go say hey to Rove real quick, and then I'll be good to do stuff. I am already live.
You know, you're fine. I'm not in any rush. Oh, are you? Nice.
Yeah.
I'm in no rush, so you're good. It doesn't say you're live on my YouTube tab.
Oh, well, that's just rude. All right, sounds good, Pi. We'll be here.
I even refreshed, and it's it pops up in the main page, but it doesn't pop up anyways.
Hey guys, I'm having lagging issues.
It
weird.
should
I'm
pop
not
up
really
in
sure
your
how long I'm gonna stream for.
My sidebar, yeah, I'm aware where
well,
it should pop
in
up.
your subscriptions too.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Subscription sidebar. That's like where I usually go to find it, but not today. I haven't once with Rat Trap too, so it's not just you.
Fair
Did that
enough.
make you feel any better?
A little bit, yeah.
Okay, good. I figured. I hoped.
I did just run in. I don't have time to.
That
My brain can't focus on. Okay, so that's weird. Maybe it's just because it's somebody else playing video and I'm this close to the screen, but I couldn't actually focus on on Rove's screen, like Rove playing. Then again, it was running a little slow and stuff, so maybe there's a couple other things going on, but
It's fair, yeah.
it's very possible that my brain just can't handle movement yet. Here's that I'm just gonna be like, duh, I'm out. I don't know what's going on.
Just telling Ryan that I'm down for games after, if he wants, because he has zombies and whatnot. So if he wants to hop in with us or something, he wants to do
excuse
something
me.
else. I said that I'd be down.
Sounds good. I
'Cause,
told
everyone's kind of having a super rough time lately, and especially today. So I'm like,
Yeah.
if you guys are doing stuff, I'm down
This
to
is
do it after I do the podcast.
the first time I've been able
Kill me
to
here.
like
Bring kill with me.
not go crazy. Yeah, I said if we weren't doing something with my roommate, I said I'd go watch a movie with him. So really,
Okay, so you can do
I
that
have
after, too,
no
then. Doesn't matter.
worries.
Yeah, I'm good. I'm just chilling lately. Like I don't care.
Yeah, I figure at some point in time I'll probably play myself some gunfight with Sando maybe.
Nice. Yeah, you guys have fun. Gunfight's great.
Do those things.
Have fun.
Are
I
they
did
back to
Cranked, and
regular-
It's actually crazy.
is there-
I did
are they-
Cranked zombies and it's crazy.
Are they back to regular gunfighters? It's still blueprints.
I'd have to check. I can log in and check real quick. Effectively, I'm not doing anything right now. I got off, so I'm just chilling.
I'm gonna go tell Ryan that I love his butt.
I do enjoy his butt.
Do I?
Oh, he is playing Fall Guys. That is not what I thought. That is much
No, yeah.
easier for me to look at.
He went to Resident Evil and then he went to Fall Guys. Because that was super short.
I'd love to play more Left 4 Dead 2, you know. Anyone want to play Left 4 Dead 2?
Because he has PS5.
Wait, Shazam! Is
Fancy
it about
schmancy
making
boy.
Left 4 Dead 2? Hey, so I love
I'm
you.
still
I hope
bugged that
your
they're
podcast
doing that.
kills.
That's,
Can I shout out- Oh, wait.
I don't like exclusive content if it's for a demo. Just seems stupid for third-party software to do that, but what do I know?
Over on YouTube. Go say hello.
Money.
I wish I could do the permit thing, because I would just permit you to be able to post the link. But permit only works for frickin' stream elements. And I don't get why. I wish thing would put that in, or they'd make it a site thing.
Oh, got messages.
Ryan's like, "How's your podcast?" I was like, "Podcast hasn't started. That's why I'm running around saying hi to people."
Oh god. There we go.
One of my 3.
Well, I appreciate you sending your love, but yes, I hope your podcast does go well. There's a hacking cute. He is rather cute. That beard.
You hit that at the
See,
perfect
no,
time.
I can't do that sound effect with Princess. That she is a married lady.
You know, he's good at it. That's the
He
thing.
hit that, and that was perfect.
Now Mexi, on the other hand, that might be fair game. You don't mind if I have Mexi, do you, Princess? Like having for an evening. Actually, I do mind. But, oh. Ah! You don't really. It's a fair game. Yeah. Okay, yeah. He is my husband. For sure.
Keep spelling prisoness instead of princess. So my brain's doing good.
Ow.
It's okay.
Ow, ow, ow.
I'm there with you, dude. Don't worry. This week's been an
Oh.
upheaval of my life because I'm like, I'm gonna fix my sleep schedule. Like, you know, the entire week later.
Yeah, and then Ryan gets
somewhat
mad at you for it.
Night hard mode, it gets toxic.
That's why I called him out on it. I was like, no.
I
like,
know,
no,
I
no.
heard that right as I was closing Twitch.
No. I called like at least 4 people out today. I have like absolutely zero like tolerance for stupidity now. It's gone. And it's not good. I need to get it back a little bit.
It's okay. I have little to none. All right. Let me. Sweet. Your face is there, so now I can switch to the podcast view because I.
Yeah, you might have to recrop it or do something because I don't know about that and that, but you do you figure it out. I believe in you. Or
Discord.
that.
Switch to the
I
panda
also
cord.
flipped my camera and it's been screwing me up.
No,
ever since.
you're good. You're still in there as long as you're happy with how it looks. I'm happy with how it looks.
I don't care, honestly.
Panda Twitter, Panda Insta.
That's what it is.
Turn off Sondo Twitter, Sondo Insta, and then turn on Panda Twitch. There's Panda Twitch. Sweet. Oh, I turned off Panda Insta. Oh well, it's okay. No, we're good.
It's fine. I mean, I barely use it. My
Oh,
least used thing out of all of them.
yeah, but I got that. All right, so just to remember what we're talking about.
Gonna make sure I look good.
You always look good.
I disagree.
All right, so we're talking about Ubisoft.
Ubisoft.
And then movie order. And that one I didn't really prepare for. I figured we could just vibe talk about that.
I'm probably gonna get, honestly. I mean, I will wait, but yeah, that's fine. The order doesn't really matter to me either. Like, I'm not like a super stickler on the order.
The order I saw in that
things,
YouTube comment was super interesting. That's why I was like, I kind of want to talk about it because, like, honestly, I might take people that are new to the series and just put them through that way. Like, I kind of want to explore it that way because it's like
order was it? I mean, I guess
it's 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 6, and then it would be 7, 8, 9.
Yeah.
It's
not bad. The only thing that I have an issue with is like it's such a. I don't know. Well, we can get into it.
I'll talk about why I like it because I feel like it fits well, especially with how I remember the ending of 5.
That's fair.
Because, you know, like Vader's getting all like, thinking back about his life, and it's like,
yeah.
I'll say it again later, but that's fine. And then I wanted to talk about M count, and not for making anybody mad.
I don't, but
I literally want to talk about
fundamentally.
I want to talk. Well, it's not about hating it or loving it. I don't love it, but it's something we had to deal with.
It exists still.
Yeah.
I don't know how it exists though, but it does exist.
Because
sense,
Dave brought it back.
Well, it's not the worst thing. That's the thing. It's not the worst thing that's ever been added to Star Wars. It's not like they're bringing back Jar Jar, or they're making like, you know, his little kid. Oh, look, it's Jar Jar's kid. You know, it's not like they're doing that.
Right. So by the way, there is there's the list.
Okay.
That's just saying who has what in there. That's the fandom list. It's a community list. I don't think there's an actual like list.
No, that's probably the closest we're gonna get.
Yeah, it is somebody off of like making a list. And there's like a bunch of different lists that people have.
Well, the thing is that like they're not. There's no like official list, and I don't know if there ever should be.
I don't think there should, but
going down the Zelda route of the.
I agree.
Timeline.
I very, very, very much agree. But I wanted to talk about even with just that list.
Yeah.
I actually might
I have
check
it
in.
on.
I might actually check in Wikipedia really quickly to
Let me
just
see
see
Wikipedia.
like.
Because that's just some guy that made that. So I'm like,
Yeah,
you
that's
know?
yeah, but I know there was one that was being used by other people.
okay. There's one with Padme on it. I'm like,
Yeah, because she was also
force sensitive. I know, but
force
it's like,
sensitive.
I mean, so was so was Finn.
Yeah, well.
Yeah.
Everybody on the planet agrees that he got done dirty.
Yeah, especially him. So
I say we just go with that being a list, as in this was somebody's list, because that was the other thing, is there's no official list.
yeah, no, there isn't, and there never probably will be
No.
unless they decide to go down the, like I said,
Well,
the other
and
route.
if they do that, I think what I'm going to talk about tonight still goes over how I feel about that.
Yeah.
Because I feel like
Do you want to start then?
we should probably start, because otherwise I'm going to keep wanting to talk about it, and we shouldn't.
Yeah.
Sunsaru, happy frickin' birthday!
Happy birthday!
I'm gonna call you. I'm gonna. You don't answer my call later, but I'm gonna call you and leave you a voicemail later. Just don't answer it. Don't answer. It's strictly for a voicemail that you get to listen to over and over again. Okay, just so we're aware, because you're working. I know you're working like a 24-hour shift. So don't answer the phone. Just letting you know. So yes, I know you're at work, but happy birthday. So don't answer. I don't want you to. So if you can't, that's better for us. All right. I guess we'll start this thing off then in a 3, 2, 1. What's up, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of Palantines. I believe this is our 3rd episode, or we'll just call it episode 47. Because all episodes are episode 47. So
Sure.
we
I don't get it, but I'm not gonna.
It's because in my other podcast I forget what episode it is, so I got told just pick a number, and that's what episode it is.
It's good.
So I figure why not, especially because I'm getting ready to run a 3rd podcast.
Yep. And speaking of which, at some point we have to go back and play Gears at some point.
Oh my gosh, I have so much I gotta do.
Yep. Same.
So
Same.
this is our 3rd one, and yes, I know at the time of recording of this and the time that we are doing it live, I am a week behind on putting Organization 2 up. Episode like 17. So that's going to get up.
But now you're dating yourself too.
I know, it's so bad. Anyway, this will get up at some point in time too. Needs to, because it needs to go on the website. Which, by the way, if you guys didn't know, we host these up on EastCoastGuild.com as well as on EastCoastGuild's YouTube. And they help to keep our podcast going. There also might be, run by me, but that's a different story. So,
You said it on me, okay?
I didn't. What?
Nothing.
I
think it every time, but I'm like,
I didn't say nothing.
I'm not gonna be cheeky here. It's fine. I'm just gonna let him go.
Panda and I, we call this thing Palantines because we're Palantines with each other. Maybe one day we'll actually sit down and explain other side.
No, for me you flipped me again. So now
you've been flipped. No, Discord flipped you.
Oh no. Oh no. Because on my screen it's that way.
It's okay. We made the heart ourselves.
It kind of worked. It's fine. We can edit it in. I have to edit things. Hey, remember that raid?
I wasn't gonna say anything. I literally thought about it the other day. I was like,
out,
I was like sitting there the other day. I was like, man, I don't think I'm ever gonna get that raid.
I hate how Resolve works, and I guess I could have done the Adobe stuff, but it was also breaking for me constantly, and I was just getting frustrated. And I was like, I'm just gonna go to bed.
Well, after we're all out of quarantine, you're more than welcome to come down, and then I'll just fix it. And I'll just set it up for you. So that
I installed it all because I was like, I just wanted a nice clean install next time I try to do it. So
I don't know why it wouldn't have been a clean install, but who knows?
I don't.
Anyway, so tonight what we wanted to talk about, we usually can talk about whatever we want. Generally, it ends up being Star Wars because our favorite things are Star Wars.
Sure.
that's just, you know, it's one of our favorite things, and it's something that we really like connect on. So we talk a lot about Star Wars, and we have lots of interesting theories that we have and stuff like that. And we end up talking more news and some theories and stuff like that. And we'll get into all that fun stuff. So today is going to be mostly Star Wars again. So if you don't like Star Wars, well, you can listen anyway and start to learn to love it because it's worth it.
Or at least understand where we're coming from, I guess.
Yes.
Because
Understand why we love it.
Head thoughts today.
I'm
Not a 5 head thoughts.
gonna have some 6 head thoughts coming up, just so we're aware.
Sheesh.
But we're gonna be talking about. First thing I said was Yuba Ubi Subi Suf.
Ubi Subi.
Ubi Ubi Suvis is coming out with an open world RPG Star Wars game, which
might be
has been covered by literally everyone else, but I don't care.
Has it thought this before?
Nope. Then we are also going to talk about Watch Order for the first 6 Star Wars movies.
Because the last 3, I mean, the sequel trilogy, just watch them in order.
The sequel trilogy just watch at the end, and then like Rogue One and Han Solo, you can really watch anytime after Episode 4.
I feel like you'd even watch them in between. I don't know. We can get into that, but
I wasn't gonna bring it up because it was extra stuff, and I really only cared about the 6.
That's fair. I think that it works before if you want to watch them before the. I don't know. How my list is gonna work.
Oh no, I definitely. I think really the only one you have to watch after you meet the character would be Solo. I think you have to see Solo after you watch 4. I don't know that it'd have to be after 6, but it has to be at least after 4. I think Rogue One you could watch as a prequel. Like I think that could be the first one. But then last we're going to talk about M count. And not in the way of like I'm not just so we're going to go straight forward. We're not justifying midichlorians. We're not trying to hate or belittle. We just see them as a necessary evil, and I have something I wanted to talk about with them, knowing that they're a necessary evil, and going forward, especially when we connect them to the strength of other individuals in the universe. So, let's start off with the Ubi Ubi Ubusuft. Oh, that's awesome. Sweet. Also, if you guys have any questions in chat, feel like putting them in. Go for it. We will also have our Gilded set up for podcast questions.
I just can't talk in Gilded because it hates me.
Yeah.
For now.
So I'm gonna let Panda start off with this stuff while I'm typing something.
So I think it's gonna be really good because Ubisoft has done, or Ubisoft, whatever. I don't care at this point how you pronounce it either, so let me get that off my chest right at the beginning. It doesn't matter how you say it, but because I always said Ubisoft for the longest time, and now I've recently started changing it to Ubisoft, but it doesn't matter. But I think they've done a really great job with the Assassin's Creed games. I think they've done a great job with a lot of the open world stuff, so it'll be interesting and really great just to see where we're going with, like, especially if we do like a bounty hunter story, not like a Jedi. If we do a Jedi, that's great too. But if we can pick, that'd be awesome too. Like which path you're gonna take, that'd be awesome.
It would be very, very nice.
But it'd be very, very ambitious, which means problems because games that are too ambitious come out with bugs and then. Okay, but yeah, I think it'll be good. I'm excited. I was almost going on a rant about Cyberpunk, and then I was like, nope, steering clear, gonna steer clear.
Like that,
that
one is sorry,
You're good. No worries, but yeah, that's basically like I'm excited to see what plants we go to. If we go to Coruscant too, that'd be great to see more of Coruscant because we've never really gotten to explore Coruscant at all. So that'd be amazing.
I was super excited about it because I'm hoping that it's SWTOR, KOTOR meets Assassin's Creed kind of thing, right? Like, so you have, and I don't mean like the newer Assassin's Creeds, I mean like Assassin's Creed like 2.
They're gonna do the newer one though, because they want you to do the perk trees. They're gonna do all that.
I know,
stuff.
but I meant like the perk trees in like the older. I liked the perk trees in the older ones a little bit more.
Did they really have perk trees though?
Mm-hmm. They had perk trees. They had perk trees in all of Ezio's.
Yeah, to an extent, yeah. You're right, yeah. I didn't think about it like that.
I enjoyed those ones, but anyway, and I don't necessarily mean 2. I Brotherhood, the second one in the 2 trilogy. So Brotherhood. I really liked Brotherhood's setup. So
yeah, but
if
it was
it
cool 'cause you
if
got
it
to like manage stuff, and it was
yeah,
like
you
there's
got
a
to
lot more.
there's a lot of managing and everything like that. So I very much enjoyed that. I would like to see that happen. I do think seeing the multiple standpoints would be good. I think having like a smuggler, having a spy, I don't think it's gonna be that free.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying.
I would like
between,
it to be.
even like bounty hunter and Jedi. That's a huge gap.
Yes.
Like,
I don't think it's gonna happen. I think they're gonna force us pretty much. I think it's gonna be very much a KOTOR remake. I think it's going to be a storyline where you are a Jedi, but you don't know you're a Jedi. You know, you're going to have to go through this line and you're going to find out all these things. That's what I think it's going to be with the management, the resource management, the
cool
gun
if they
usage and stuff like that.
multiple paths though. Like at least give me like a dark side and like a
I agree.
like a light side.
I agree. Well, and I think they will. I think they'll give you. I think they'll give you that good and evil.
The freedom at least.
Freedom, because that's what I mean. You had that in KOTOR too, but I don't think that you're going to get that. I don't think you're going to get the Star Wars Old Republic, the MMO style where you have 6 different storylines to play.
Yeah.
And you can be as good or bad as you want in each of them, and different things happen. I think that that's going to be too expansive for a game because look at how Cyberpunk turned out. Just because you brought it up, like that's very fair. With how Cyberpunk turned out, I don't want them to bite off more than they can chew in hope for more, and it just gets destroyed because it's a crappy game. Because I want it to feel like Star Wars: The Old Republic or KOTOR had a baby with Fallen Order.
Yeah, that'd be fun.
Like,
I want a little more freedom than Fallen Order, which I think we're gonna get.
Yeah, we have to. Because now, note, I love Fallen Order. Fallen Order is an amazing game. Yeah, but it is Cal's story. Like, and they were very forward when saying this is Cal's story. It's somewhat open world, and it was as open world as God of War was.
Oh yeah, for sure. Maybe more, honestly.
Yeah. So like, you had the freedom to run around and kind of do what you want, but you also still had your path, right? Like,
like the main story beats are still the same. You know.
Yeah. Like, I mean, every time.
A linear game.
Yeah, it's a linear game. Like it felt very Kingdom Hearts open world to me.
To an extent, yeah, I could see.
Like Kingdom Hearts 3 style. Like I have this path that I run that if I keep running straight, it's gonna take me to the story. Yeah. But if I go off to the right, I can also find something that's secret.
Yeah. Which I love. Yeah, I love that kind of stuff because like that's why I found everything almost in like my first Fallen Order playthrough. I almost like 100%ed the thing. Without even trying, because I just loved it. Like it was just so much fun. Like, so bringing that kind of like energy to like an open world game where we get like more freedom, and it's not necessarily like one of the main people that are going to be important. Because not that Cal is super important yet, but I think
I think you make a great point though. Also, we did get our first question from Gilded. Ron asked, "Do you think the game might end up like Cyberpunk in terms of hype when announced?" Yes, I think it will be more so. I think it'll actually be more hyped. And I think it'll be handled better too, but I think it'll be more hyped just for the fact that Star Wars is one of the biggest fandoms.
And I also want to go, if they start delaying them a lot, then I'll be worried.
Yeah. I would rather them delay it. I would rather them delay it for a year instead of 6 months at a time or 3 months at a time.
It was bad. Yeah.
And
then it still wasn't ready for everyone.
Then it still wasn't ready. So like just take the full year and be like, okay.
Yeah.
And I also, I also wish that it would just come out on like Steam and then port down in another couple months afterwards, just because they have the freedom to make as many quick changes as they want in PC. Mm-hmm. They can get that stuff out. They can let people beta test through PC. I think that would be really smart, but they're not going to.
They're going to use their Ubisoft thing first, and it's going to be for everything all at once.
Yeah, I know.
And Epic first.
It's going to be through Uplay for everything and Epic.
Uplay and then Epic, yeah.
Which
I don't know why they have to do with Epic, but
I just wish that it would do that, because that would be really good to see. Like, I think sending a game to beta test that's going to go to all the platforms, to send it to beta test on PC is the smartest option, because that's
even
you can
like
change
the
quickest.
even if it's just like the first chapter, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like even if you do like you only do it like in certain sections, like okay, you can do this planet, you know what I mean? Bug test this planet.
like Final Fantasy VII, I think they changed it a little bit, but it was originally going to be just episodic. Like, and I think it still is to a point.
It is to an extent, yeah. Still,
but like I thought it was going to be more Telltale episodic.
Yeah.
And so even coming out with just the first episode, that's like 45 minutes of gameplay.
Yeah.
Like that.
I like that kind of stuff.
That would be perfect just to have that like through that first major bit. Even if it's just the first tutorial. Like I'll play the tutorial 47 times if it's good and I'm working on getting the bugs out, you know? Like
yeah, and you're enjoying it.
Because like think about how many times were we willing to play Ocarina of Time's tutorial in our randomizer?
Me personally once.
But I mean you get what I'm saying.
Again.
Like
yeah, I'll do it.
Like sitting down playing the Deku Tree again. Like I'd go play the Deku Tree right now. That's fine.
Deku's fine. No, I don't mean that. I mean being stuck in that village and then you have to do that, and then you go to the Deku Tree.
You gotta get rupees to get. You gotta get your sword. You gotta get rupees. You gotta get a shield, and you can go.
Yeah. That's why I like the randomizers though, because you can turn that off.
You can. Yeah, but I mean, it's still that same idea of like doing the starting area, right?
Yeah. No, I know what you mean. Yeah.
No,
I agree.
It's just
I don't disagree. Yeah.
I could play the Fallen Order starting area. I don't know how many times, because that was just a cool, fun area. So I think being able to do stuff like that
because of what happens to his friend.
No, that was terrible.
They didn't actually care about a character that quickly, and I'm like, okay, all right. I'm shielding myself off because I don't trust you.
Yeah, that was great.
Nothing bad happens really after that. So
I totally cried.
Did you?
Yeah, I did.
I didn't cry, but I was like,
I didn't like full on like cry, but I had tears in my eyes. I was like,
I felt it. It definitely, like, I got chills. You know what I mean? When I get body chills, that means I'm like close.
I always have chills right now.
Oh, not like that. Didn't mean that. That came out wrong.
No, fine. I know. It's fine. No, I'm just messing around. Fine. Anyway, yeah. No, I hope it's as good, and I hope it gets the hype, and I hope it gets the love and attention that it deserves. We've been waiting as a community for a game like this since KOTOR.
Decades, almost.
Like, when did KOTOR came out in the early 2000s?
KOTOR.
2003. So ever since the second one, which was 2004.
Yeah. So yeah,
we've been waiting for one for almost 2 decades. And the closest thing we've had was the Force Unleashed series.
I love those games.
Oh, they were so good. I loved them because I could put in the cheat codes and then just go run amok. Like, that was fun. That's what I did. Yeah. I'd open up my PSP and I'd do that.
Like, I wish that we could have cheat codes again, just in games. You know what I mean?
Oh, I agree.
In general, because like it makes it so much more arcadey and fun. Like especially it gives more life after you beat it. Like it gives more replay value.
By the way, really quick side note: you know the assassin droids that were in the episode The Jedi for Mandalorian?
Yes.
They were HK-87s.
Okay.
The HK-47 is from KOTOR.
Ooh, didn't know that.
So little Easter egg there. So they're constantly, John and Dave are constantly making small little things like canon. Also, on the arm, on the pauldrons, on the arm, had the insignia for the 7th Fleet. Do you know whose fleet that is?
I do not.
Thrawn's.
Ooh.
So it was just like small little things that like you could have like been like, oh, that Thrawn, those are Thrawns, you know, before, if you were like the biggest nutcase. Yeah, I'm gonna have to go back and watch it too. But I was like, I thought about that because I heard about that from one of the podcasts I listened to. So
ooh, love it. Little cross.
Oh, I would, if I got the opportunity for you and I to have a cross podcast with K Magic 101 and Darkness, which Tim and Kevin from Rare Drop. I have met both of those people, but I don't think that counts. I have met both of them too, and they do not know who I am. I'm sure of it.
That's the thing.
Because I have a picture of me and both of them on my phone.
I don't have a picture of that.
I got pictures with him because I was that kind of guy. But anyway, I would love that.
I took a picture with voiceover Pete, so I can't say anything. Okay.
There you go.
My
All right.
memes, okay.
So next, what we wanted to talk about was watch order for the movies. Oh my gosh, you've just now found out that your best friend or significant other really loves Star Wars. You want to get into Star Wars and you're not sure how you should start watching it. Well, we're going to give you guys what we think is the proper way to go through the entire, at least the first 6 movies.
Yep.
Now, we will also probably end up divulging into the other movies afterwards, whereas the sequel trilogy, as we said, it should just be after the everything. After pretty much everything, just watch that. Rogue One and Solo, you could put them wherever you want. Except Solo can't go before episode 4. I really just don't think it can. Every reference that is made that makes Solo so nice happens in episode 4.
No.
I mean, maybe you could say after episode 5 because then you've met Lando.
The issue is though, like, even with like the dice being like the dice, like you might even need to get to like you might even need to watch some of the sequel trilogy before you watch it, which is I could maybe say after episode 3. Yeah. I'm just saying for like the dice, you know, like important they are in episode 8 or whatever.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. Like you won't get that, like, not that they're that emotionally resonant, but just to understand that, you know,
it makes it more important.
If you don't look up during New Hope, you're not gonna see the dice. You're just not gonna pay attention to them because they don't matter. Now they matter. But
they matter. Yeah, they only matter because of Solo, though. They matter a little bit from the other ones, but
they only started making them matter in 8, though. So I'm like,
yeah,
I don't understand.
I know, honestly, that's probably because they had plans for them in Solo.
Oh, Solo! I don't think you're a bad movie. I really don't. I think you're a lot better than people give you credit for. But I understand their complaints. But it's fine. We're just not getting another one. It's not gonna happen. We're getting the Lando stuff, and that should be at least something.
The Lando series will be spectacular, and I will enjoy it. So straight off the bat, I definitely 100%, and I think you agree with me on this one. If we're taking out Rogue One and Solo, episode 4 should be first. Go watch episode 4.
I'm gonna say my list after. I'm gonna let you go first.
I think it sits really well there.
4 first, okay.
4, it's like that's where we started.
Yeah. Well, it's fair.
It fits
it's
well.
A fair reason, yeah.
I think it works pretty perfectly. I think that 4 is a really good spot to go. Then I think watching 5, really good. Makes sense because canonical, like,
yeah,
makes sense. Now, the order that we did see, and I actually, after thinking about it, I do agree with them.
Yeah.
Is after the end of 5, Vader gets fairly contemplative. And so thus you're kind of like, okay, well, how did the most famously botched up line in all of cinematic history come to occur?
Sure.
And so by that, I think watching the prequel trilogy at that point is really good because you get an understanding of who Vader was before he put on the mask. I think that is a very, very proper way to see that and to fully understand him. And then I think jumping into episode 6 as a finale is really good. Now, note, I haven't watched them in this order, so I don't know if it actually melds well with the difference in technology and everything else. Yep. But I think I'm going to be on quarantine for the next 2 weeks at least. I think sitting down and watching them.
I'm just gonna say that. I'm not gonna say who it is, but it's not his fault. Just gonna.
Oh no, it actually like isn't. It isn't his fault. I'll talk to you about that later.
Well, I'm not blaming him either. I'm not blaming anyone. I'm saying it's not your fault.
Oh no. I was saying another roommate's who it is and isn't their fault. It's who we usually blame. Yeah. It's who we usually blame for things.
I can pick up what you're putting down.
Yeah. But I think that works really well. I actually want to sit down and kind of watch it in that order. So I don't know. Maybe we just do a watch party afterwards.
Yeah. I just don't know. Like you said with the technology thing, but that makes sense. I'm okay with those for the main series, and we don't have to go into the other ones because there's so many. Like, and the series too. Like, I think you should watch them all in canon order. To be completely honest, but you can watch them in whatever order you want. I think watching 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3 works too. I don't think that's terrible. I just don't know if you should end with 6, because the problem with ending with 6 is that like then you either start 7. You know what I mean? Or you go from like, I feel like going from Revenge of the Sith to like Force Awakens is also okay and viable.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I think my thing is, if you're going to go, I don't think starting with the prequel trilogy works.
No, it doesn't anymore. Like, I think that like in theory it should work.
Yeah.
It really should, but it's just such a, it's so much slower. Like, even
I'm kind of like
so much slower than 1.
I was watching episode 1 with Sando, because we're getting him to go through the whole series. Because he used to watching it, used to give him vertigo. Now he's like, it's actually not as bad as it was. So I was like, well, like, because I asked him, I was like, when was the last time you watched him? He's like, over 10 years ago. I was like, you might be able to handle him now. Yeah,
because you play a lot of video games, and he plays a lot of video games and stuff. So that makes sense.
So I was like, maybe that's how it goes. So I was watching it, and I don't know, like, why do I care about this Anakin kid? You know?
Yeah.
Like, oh, he might be the chosen one. Like, cool. And like, I have more.
I honestly am okay with skipping Phantom Menace almost if we're gonna like start taking out movies out of this watch list.
Yeah.
Like, because he's so young. Like,
but it's just,
it's such a weird juxtaposition.
I feel like I care more about Obi-Wan. Like, I feel like
Qui-Gon.
I feel like
Qui-Gon's the character.
Well, yeah, but I mean, definitely with the end when he dies.
Yeah.
Like, I'm sitting there like, man, Obi-Wan is like what we should be. Like, the series is now his.
Yeah.
And that's not at all how it should be. Like, now if you go movie wise, you could probably argue that the passing of the torch goes Qui-Gon, Obi-Wan, Luke.
Anakin, Luke.
I would even say it could skip Anakin because Anakin turns.
Yeah, but that's like assuming that he's gonna turn. You know what I mean? In like a perfect world, like,
well, yeah, in a perfect world, he wouldn't have had Luke.
Well, no, we would have had Luke. We just would have not had Darth Vader.
In a perfect world, he would not have broken the Jedi rulings.
Oh, I see what you're saying.
I'm just saying we wouldn't have had this. Like, he wouldn't have. Like, in a perfect world, if Anakin wasn't a little,
he is.
He wouldn't. He would have separated himself from Padme. It would have been like Obi-Wan and Satine. It would have been very similar to theirs, like where you know that they love each other and they have that tension, but nothing ever happens.
Well,
I know, but like it's
the original writing for Rey.
The original writing for Rey, not withheld from this. Like, without that writing, I would have never thought that Obi-Wan would have ever gone against his oaths.
I could have seen him because of like, if you want, like in Clone Wars and stuff, there's like a glimmer. There's like a little bit of it's like.
But see, the thing is, with his character and who he was, I can also understand why they chose not to take that approach in Episode 9, because his character is at that point of, he does love her and it completely emotionally wrecks him. All this stuff. That's the only person who he has any attachment to other than Anakin. And he literally still was like, I'm a Jedi before I'm with you. And she also pushed that too, because she knew how important it was for him to be a Jedi.
Yeah, she knew how much it meant to him, which is why it's so heartbreaking.
It is, which is why I'm like, because he even said, he said in one of the episodes, he's like, I'd have left for you.
That's why I think Clone Wars is important, like over Rebels.
Oh, it's incredibly important.
Now Rebels are getting more and more important because of the other shows we're getting. But that all being said, I still think that Clone Wars is like quintessential to almost the watch order of the original movies. Because if you don't watch
It's
if you don't watch if you watch 1, 2, and 3, you might have the same thing that everyone else thinks about the prequels, and you might hate it. Which,
it's like
that's fine.
playing.
Great.
In my opinion, if I'm going to compare it to anything, it's like with me, it's like Kingdom Hearts. It's like playing the 0.2 fragmentary passage, where like if you want a fully deeper understanding of what happened at the end of Kingdom Hearts 1 and what happened to Aqua and what she went through before Kingdom Hearts 3, if you want a fuller understanding of the story, you have to play it. You have to watch it play.
Yeah. I watched all.
Like, you have to know.
I watched the movies. All the cutscenes put together, and I'm like, good enough.
Which still more than some people did.
I cared. That's why I was like, I want to I want to know at least the most I can without playing them. So I'm gonna at least sit down and watch these. Exactly. I even watched the movie that you said I didn't need to watch.
Yeah, you didn't have to watch the movie, but it definitely was helpful with the ending.
The end of
and that's the thing. I didn't think that was. I had no way of knowing that was going to be the ending.
No one expected that. Yeah, that's that's crazy. But going back to this, I don't know. I think that if you're gonna watch it 4, 5, then 1, 2, almost watching Clone Wars before you watch 6 and then 3 and then 6 almost works.
Yeah, no, I could agree with that. Like, I don't think
you're willing to.
I think throwing in Clone Wars is definitely worthwhile because season 7 of the Clone Wars, I would watch up through season 6 and then the first couple episodes of season 7.
Yeah, because you don't need to watch.
And then I would watch all of 3, and then I would watch the end of season 7, and then I would go and watch 4. Because because the stuff that happens.
Yeah, I know. It's just trying to explain to someone that doesn't know. If it's
well, it's like you really only need to watch what if you're gonna watch this stuff. I feel like watching following what goes on with Anakin is what matters the most.
That's fair.
So
not completely fair.
Clone Wars is very, very important, but you're trying to understand the point of watching the prequels at that point is understanding why Vader became Vader.
Yeah, and what's going on with Anakin? Why is he so troubled, I guess,
and
for lack of a better word.
So that's why I feel like that's works really well.
Yeah.
But I do agree. Like, the Star Wars series is not in any form a perfect series.
Not a straight line. It's not a straight line at all.
Well, and that's the thing that Dave Filoni said is that the Star Wars series for the consumer is not a straight line, and it is your job to put things in place.
Yeah, which we've done. You and me have done. We've figured it out somehow.
Oh my gosh, yes. Well, when you go from Kingdom Hearts to Star Wars, it's actually a lot easier. I'm just gonna throw that one out there.
When you go from zombies to,
or you go from gear, you go from Metal Gear Solid to there are plenty of so overly complex video games that when you come to Star Wars, I'm like, oh man, this is vibe time, man.
That's why
this is a vibe.
The Cold War zombies, it's not the same because I could tell you literally word for word what happens from World at War when I was I don't even know how young to now at 21 or 24. How old am I? What the 2021? I knew what I meant. That's what I meant. Not what I said. But yeah, I don't know. I definitely think it's worth it though. Whatever watch order you decide on, just try to stick to it because if it's 1 through 6, then that's fine. But get ready for the weird.
It's a weird transition going into
full CGI to practical.
Yeah. Well, and if you're watching on Disney Plus, it's practical mixed CGI and it looks like trash.
I don't like it. I got it on the PlayStation before it even came.
I literally said I would rather go out and find a VHS and go get my original 3 on VHS from my parents' house and watch them with Sando.
Yep.
Because it's just so you watch better.
So you're watching it in chronological order then with Sando right now?
On Disney Plus, yep.
Okay.
Yeah, we're on 2, which I think is why we haven't watched it yet because it's my least favorite.
I'm down to join because I like 2.
I know.
I'm one of the only people, but I enjoy 2 quite a bit, especially now that we have Boba Fett back, which is not a spoiler because they announced the show, so good. But I think it's really, I think it's good. I think it does a lot. I think 2 really sets up the Clone Wars show. It really does a lot with.
I think I need to rewatch 2 because I just remember watching it as a kid and watching as it was 95% romance film, and I wasn't.
It's not good. I'm not saying it's good. I enjoy it for what the mess that it is. Like most of the prequels, honestly.
Oh, me with anything Star Wars. No, it's the hand we were dealt. We got to enjoy it. Me with episode 2. Go yourself. I hate it.
I don't know why you hate it. Like I get what your complaints are. I just don't feel as strongly, I guess, against it. And even when I was younger, I liked it because I don't know. I like Poison Ivy and Batman romance in my George Clooney. So I am the outlier on a lot of things. Okay?
I hate George Clooney though. That I can only watch him in one movie, and that's Oh Brother, Where Art Thou? That's
a good movie, to be fair.
It's a good movie, but like that's the only one I hate him.
Oh, that's
I don't know why. I just loathe his existence.
He acts so like self-confident. Like he's
he's almost like too pompous.
Yep.
And
he knows he's George Clooney. You know what I mean? In every role he plays, he is George Clooney.
He's I'm Batman, but actually I'm George Clooney. Shut up. Get your nipple suit out of here.
I love the nipple suit. I can't hide it.
It's like Sando saying his favorite Indiana Jones is Crystal Skulls.
I'm not saying it's my favorite Batman because that's just a lie. But I still look back fondly and I can rewatch it and still enjoy it. They're not good. I know they're bad, but I'm like,
oh man.
I watch the Val Kilmer one sometimes.
Oh well, the Val Kilmer ones weren't bad.
No, they're pretty bad.
They weren't. Like I can watch the Val Kilmer ones. I can't watch George Clooney ones. And then I can go and I could watch the I liked actually all of the Batman Begins trilogy. I liked that trilogy. Really good, I like people hated the Bane one.
This is weird.
People hated the Bane one.
I don't hate I don't hate it.
I mean, I was the only person in the theater to laugh when Batman's back got broken. So that was awkward.
Well, yeah, it's not a funny moment. It's a gasp moment, not a laugh moment.
I thought it was hilarious because I knew it was coming, and I was at that point in time in my life in high school where I hated Batman.
Oh, you were in your edgy.
I was in my I hate him. I was like, oh, he's so.
Okay, I have to touch on something in chat. Michael Keaton was a good Batman. No, Michael Keaton was a great Bruce Wayne, not a great Batman. He's not terrible, not great, not like amazing. I feel like he's very middle ground. Well, when it comes to Batman.
It's like why
he's good as he was great as Bruce Wayne,
who is the Batman in Batman versus Superman?
Oh, that's your boy Ben Affleck.
Ben Affleck. He seemed like he did a pretty good job as a Bruce Wayne.
He got way more crap than he should have for his Batman and his Bruce Wayne. I think they're fine. I don't think they're great by any means, but none of that movie was great.
For me, it was like, it's like with this Spider-Man. I feel like Tobey Maguire was a really good Spider-Man. Like, I felt like he did good. I feel like he did good as a Spider-Man. I felt like Andrew Garfield really brought home what it was like to be a Peter Parker. And I feel like Tom Holland just does both amazingly.
Yeah, that's fair.
And that's why I like Tom Holland most.
I'm just bad, like, but the problem is his like, where's Rachel? That thing.
Where is she?
It's like it's to this point, it's like been over memed. Like it is coming back around to being funny again. Like that is the problem with it. Like I like it. I never had a problem with it honestly until I got older, and I was like, that is kind of weird, huh?
Yeah, it's like because he had to change his voice, he decided to just like chuck gravel in his throat. Where is she? I am vengeance.
You're doing death metal. That's why
I am the night.
And I love those videos. The death clock, like bat metal things.
Oh, I haven't seen those. I'll have to take a look at them. All right.
I'll send them to you. Don't worry. Okay, next.
Are you ready for the last subject of the night before random banter and other things are allowed? We haven't already been doing
random banter and
that is allowed at the very end.
Okay.
All right. So next, probably one of the top 10 most controversial things in Star Wars, especially in the top like 3 most controversial things to come out of the prequels.
I don't like them. I will be.
As I said, I'm not saying we do. Again, 95% of Star Wars is necessary evil at this point.
Yep.
Just got to try to find a way that makes it vibe well.
Well,
all I'm trying to
do.
do.
Sequel trilogy, though. Now that I think about it.
I liked the sequel trilogy.
I know you did.
I liked it for what it was.
For different people, you know what I mean?
I liked it for what it was.
No, that's fair. I can't get there yet. I liked them when I first watched them.
I think the thing is, I'm where you were at, and I am getting to where you are, and then I've got to get back to where you're at, or back to where I'm at.
Join us.
So like, I think it's just gonna be one of those things. But and the best part of the prequels was actually the fight between Obi-Wan and Anakin. I don't care how bad his acting was, that fight still had so much meaning to it behind it.
Resonance, yeah, it resonates.
And that resonance,
even with
as well as like the fight between Darth Maul and Qui-Gon Jinn is literally the most important fight in the entire series.
Yep, ever.
It is the most important fight in the entire series. And I will gladly go into that.
You can argue the Rey and Kylo one.
You could argue the Obi-Wan and Darth Maul one.
Yeah, you could. But he just like kills him immediately. Like,
well,
it's not even a fight really for Obi-Wan. It's like Obi-Wan's just there.
It's not a fight because Darth Maul tried to do what he did to Qui-Gon, and Obi-Wan beat him. But it is still incredibly one of the most important. I will come back and I will tell you why the Darth Maul Qui-Gon Jinn fight is the most important fight in the series.
It's really good,
I will tell you that in a second.
All the Anakin stuff, yeah, all the implications of the Anakin stuff.
Well, we will talk, but I have to talk about the terrible thing that we need to talk about first, which is midichlorians. So, midichlorians, which we're just gonna call it M count, because M count is definitely much easier to stomach than anything else.
Just rub my lobes.
M count came up in episode 1, and it was basically Qui-Gon's way of saying this is how we've come to scientifically quantify the Force within somebody.
Which, okay. All right. Fair enough.
All right. I understand. But the thing is, and what makes it tough, is everybody says that based on the amount of midichlorians you have in your body, that's how strong you are. Okay. I have problems with this massively.
Yeah.
And I don't think that I actually do not think that was George's way of saying what midichlorians were supposed to be. I think that like it got lost in it and everything like that, but like it's supposed to be, they say that it's in order to gauge somebody's potential with the Force, but that doesn't necessarily equate to power.
Yeah.
So we found a couple of lists, and this is just what somebody's list was. From like 2019, not official at all, but I'm throwing it out there just to throw it out there. I definitely don't agree with it because I think that Darth Revan was a lot more powerful than a lot of people, including Obi-Wan. But you could also go with the fact that the older somebody, anyway.
Well, it's just like I found another list, by the way, too, so I can even look at this one after you're done with that one. I can send you this one too.
You can send it to me. The list doesn't really matter.
No.
But they basically say that it's Anakin, then Sidious, then Ben. And this one doesn't even have canon people in it all the way through.
I have Jason Solo on this list, so.
Yeah, Jason Solo's on this one too.
Jaina Solo.
Yep.
Anakin Solo, that's a thing?
Yes, he was.
That's a bad idea.
It was Legends, dude.
Yeah.
So anyway, there's a lot of these lists, and it's like Leia Organa is at like 25,000. How is she stronger? How is she stronger than Darth Bane? I want to throw it out. I do not think that M count. I do not think that M count equates to power.
And I agree with that. I can 100%
I
agree.
think that with how and people, it's how easy it is for you to pick something up, right? It's like a talent. How good am I at math? Well, Panda and I could get through the same level of math. I'm naturally better at it than he is through our talks.
He could probably go a level, at least a few levels higher than I am.
So with the amount of work I have to put in would not be equal to the work he has to put in to get there, which is why Obi-Wan Kenobi worked his ever-loving off to get to where he was, because he had a lower count. He was not he had lower than your average Jedi.
Yeah. He was just smart. He was very smart.
Incredibly smart, and he worked hard, and he became one of the strongest Jedi to have ever lived. He is like one of the only Jedi to have ever beaten Anakin in hand-to-hand combat at the peak of his strength.
True. Yeah. No, because he still had his hands.
He had one of his hands.
Oh yeah, true. Yeah, the other one was robotic already because of 2. That's right.
But I'm just saying, like, he had 95% of his body. And so now, yes, he did take advantage of the emotions that Anakin was letting out, but that's part of it, right?
That's good.
He knew how to work around, and he had to be able to work around if the survival of the galaxy was going to come. So where I know it is an incredibly like evil thing, and how we're like, you can't put end count into things, where actually I think if you have a clone and you're trying to create a force sensitive being, having something with M count to splice the DNA with isn't actually a bad thing, which gets into Mandalorian and why they want the child. Because that also is the fact that like they're trying to make Snoke, and they're trying to make clones of Sidious.
Yeah, we're trying to justify the sequel trilogy at this point, which is fine. I'm okay with it if it lands.
It's fine. It's stuff that like honestly was already in the books, but people aren't going to read the books, so they're putting it into this. They're putting it into the story because we are the most finicky fandom in the world.
It's close. It's definitely close.
I've never once heard the Harry Potter fandom complain about having to read and watch their movies.
No, they just hate their creator.
Well, their creator did that themselves.
Oh, I'm not disagreeing. I hate her. I'll go on record. I don't care.
You have done that yourself.
True.
So I'm just saying, I wanted to throw that out there because I was listening to Star Wars and Scotch, and I understand why they're hated. I don't like them. I think saying the amount of your white blood cell count should not, like it does. It determines how most likely you are going to be against diseases, right?
It goes to the point of like what was said in chat though, like take a supplement to get more M count, like how far? Where does
so the thing is, it's microbiology, so it goes down to like if you're going to compare it to anything, you compare it to mitochondria, right? So like think about, because everybody knows what a mitochondria is, because insert meme, and I don't want to hear it because it'll just piss me off because that's not the point of the meme.
Yep.
At least why it gets taught to you that way. But it's like having that, knowing like that there's a nucleus in the cell.
Yeah.
You can't put more nuclei in the cell. You also can't remove the nuclei from the cell or the cell dies.
That's true.
So you can't add this microbe to a cell.
Okay.
Like, because it's basically the size of an organelle. That is the point. It's so microscopic. It is supposed to be subcellular, right? Like it habitats in the cells of living organisms. So adding more to a cell will not do anything for it. And adding the cells of one creature into another, like in all honesty, if Anakin had to donate blood to Obi-Wan and they were the same type, you could probably get away with donating blood.
Yeah.
If Obi-Wan had to, or if Anakin had to donate blood to Padme, her body would probably reject the blood because of the amount of midichlorians.
True.
Because it just doesn't work. That's why if it's going to happen, it has to happen through cloning. Your DNA has to be spliced with it, which is why we got Snoke, why we got the Sidious clones.
Yeah.
And so
that's why they were testing in the first place.
Exactly. And so that's where I come from with it.
I get it. I'm not disagreeing.
Again, necessary evil. It is a necessary. Like
that's the word. I don't know if I'm like.
It's necessary because it's there and it's not leaving. It's there and it's not leaving. We can't get it. We can't get rid of it. Dave Filoni made that. It is now an evil that is there, and they have made it necessary to the storyline to exist.
Yeah, that's fair.
It is a necessary evil at this point. Accepted evil. It is an evil that exists in the canon and is not leaving.
Yeah.
That's why I'm calling it necessary. I'm just using the phrase.
Yeah.
But
Fine.
I think that it's there. It is an evil that is there. We have to just accept it. I think this is the best way to accept it.
Yeah.
I think that saying, oh, it just equates their power level. No, I think you're wrong. I think it just means, why did Anakin not have to train as much as Obi-Wan? Because it was easier for him. He was better at soccer, so he didn't have to train as much in soccer. Like, it's that same idea, like, why my brain connects really well with disc golf. A lot of my friends, it doesn't.
Yeah.
I just have, I'm just attuned to it. I just do it.
I'm not going like, I don't get extra sweaty at it, and I never have really. I just have fun with it. And if I do good, then I'm like, oh, I did that.
Well, but that's the thing. Like, I get sweaty with myself most of the time.
Yeah.
Like, but I'm just saying, like, over in general, like, those are the things. Like, my roommate is really good at basketball.
Yeah.
He had a natural talent for it. He trained for it, and he got better. To the point that it wasn't a talent. That was all skill, right? Yeah. Which is why generally, as a kid, you play every single sport.
Yep.
Because you want to find out which one you like the most. And so, I don't know, Gur, because the thing is, like, I'm actually really naturally gifted with music. I just don't talk about it.
I can't, and I can keep a tune, but I know what I like. And
I can count music. I've composed music. I have played music on stream. It's not a passion of mine anymore.
I go out of my way to purposely sing badly because I know I can't sing.
But I do get what you're getting at. It is like, it's that idea of like, people are better at different things. And if we're all trying to be good at the same thing, like, let's say content creation.
Okay.
There are some people who are just naturally adept at being better content creators. Just are. Some people just have the personality, they have the luck, they have the drive that all fits perfectly, and they hit the niche that they need to perfectly.
Yeah.
And sometimes that's based on the platform. I hit the niche I needed a lot better on Mixer than I did on Twitch, than I do on YouTube. Like,
that's kind of the hole I'm in the middle of at the moment, but it's okay.
But see, like, that's the thing. Like, so that's the thing. Like, some people are just, they're naturally better at it. That doesn't mean that you're not good at it. That doesn't mean that you can't be good at it. It just means you might have to work harder. If I want to do stuff, right? Like, if I want to keep my TikTok growing, I have to edit and do the videos. I have to put in that work. I have the talent to do it. I have the ability to do it. I've shown that I can do it, but I get bored because I don't care. And therefore it all falls. And therefore it all falls down. Well, I mean, I was doing unique content on TikTok.
Yeah. Well, no. Like, I know people that like it. That's the thing. Like, I'm not saying anything bad about it. I use TikTok at least like once a week at this point now, and it's fine. But I don't love TikTok. Some people are like, I go to bed watching TikTok. When I'm on the toilet.
No, and that's completely fair too. I'm just saying in general. Like, I was like, even if you find the content you like somewhere, it's just that idea, right?
Yeah, I know. I was just
that would be the M count. Yeah. The M count is the fact that Shroud and Ninja were really good at a game, and they happened to fit perfectly into the molds that were needed for a good content creator.
Oh yeah, definitely.
They do. They naturally do. They're naturally showmen. They're both naturally good at games that they could then hone into being more skillful than 95% of the people they play against.
Yeah, even the first time they get on a game, sometimes they'll just wreck people. You know what I mean? Like, so, it's just because they're good at it.
And people want to watch that. It's just like speedrunners. Small Ant can pick up a game and in a week be the best runner.
He's insane though. He puts
in the work, and he's naturally entertaining.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Whereas there's people like I'd say Broman and Gathalion. They're entertaining. I don't know that they were naturally entertaining. They were streaming for years before they really just went.
And that's what that's what it takes. You got to put your time in.
And that's fine. And they put the time in, and then they found out how they could do it, and so they rose their skills. So you have this difference there where, like,
like, you have the ability to do it because you're force sensitive, but you might have to go a little extra. I get that.
You got to push in harder.
I can get on that page. I don't know if I necessarily love it existing at all, but It is
No,
what it is,
but
and it does exist.
it's
so,
I don't like it existing, but it exists.
yeah.
And
just like
it works because it's just the fact of like it
Kinda
fits
works.
the narrative of why is it better? Why is that person better than somebody else?
yeah.
Why
Well, it's
is
like Mace
Anakin
Windu,
the
like,
chosen
I don't
one?
think-
What
I
about
don't
him
think
makes
he
him the
might-
chosen one?
Like, where's Mace? Mace should be way higher on any of these lists.
He
but
should.
He's just not.
That's why these are fan made lists and they don't.
Yeah, like Mace Windu's like just above Darth Tyrannus on this one, which is
Yeah.
if you know Dooku.
Yes.
Count Dooku. That's Darth
Because
Tyrannus.
I think we're looking at the same list. Yeah, we are.
Yeah.
They're the same list.
Oh, the one I sent, or is it the same list on both?
Yeah, well, they're about the same. They have a couple difference in numbers, but the list looks like it's the same.
Yeah, give or take. Yeah.
I'm just saying it's
I
like
think Plagueis should be higher too. I don't know if Plagueis should be higher than Bane, but I know Plagueis was pretty strong. I don't know. Like, see, that's the thing. I just don't know that much about
but
Bane.
see, and that's
really.
the thing is some people are like, how is Leia stronger than Darth Bane? And I'm like, it's not that she's stronger, because she's
She's
not.
Yeah, she
It's
just
just-
naturally has.
She's
that.
naturally talented. She's more naturally talented than he is.
That's fair.
But if she doesn't train, like, she got to the rank of master in like 2 years.
Oh yeah.
She got to
She
the
did
rank
work.
of master and then said, okay, I'm done being a Jedi. I'm going back to politics.
Weird flex, but okay.
Like, or at least a high level Jedi Knight. Like, what?
Yeah.
She did that in a couple years. She did that in less than half
yeah,
the
she
time
did.
because she did it before Ben was born.
Yeah.
So after the end of 6, before Ben was born, she had trained up as much as she wanted to with Luke and then decided to stop.
That's fair. I'm just thinking timeline wise, but I'm like, yeah, I guess that makes sense. That works. It's fine.
They are. That's very true. Ladies are awesome, fun size.
These are awesome.
I'm just saying in general though, like that's my thing with M count. It's like,
Yeah.
wow.
I just don't know if I like it. You know, I just definitely don't like it, but I'm okay with it existing as long as we acknowledge that it doesn't equate directly to
Yeah, I think that's the big thing. Like
which we haven't done yet. We haven't
Leia
really
Leia is not a Palpatine. I'm talking about Leia, not Rey. The fact that Rey was as strong as Rey was is because she was part of a dyad in the Force.
Yeah.
And Kylo had already been trained and she had to match him because of the dyad.
Yeah.
It's
Which
like how Luke got so
explained it.
strong so quickly. How did Luke
Yeah.
get so strong? Which, by the way, nobody complains about how quickly Luke got that strong.
Well, I mean, he went to Yoda at least.
She went to him.
Yeah, but she didn't really train.
She didn't really train with him, and then she was training with Leia. Like,
Yeah.
I'm just saying.
It's fine. You know, at this point, we have the 9 movies that we have.
We
You
do.
know, and whatever side content we get to fix the 9 movies that we have
There
is
you go.
fine.
That works too.
Because the word fix is important there for me. So I'm going to say it like that.
Mend the gaps. That's where I'm going to sit. Mend the gaps. Because I think knowing the fuller story, I don't have as much of a problem with it either. But I know the fuller story, and I wanted to go out and find it. It wasn't handed to me by Lucas.
Yeah.
And people, like, I'll say 90% of the fandom doesn't want, like, they want it handed to them in a watching, like, in a video format.
If I had the books, I'd read.
But
that being said, I do not.
the other thing is, though, have you gone to YouTube to watch people talk about them?
Yeah, I've gotten a little bit of knowledge here and there. Like, I've gotten bits and pieces. I just don't. I'm not going to go out of my way.
And
to,
I'm also going to say, though, that 90% of the people won't do that.
Yeah, I know.
That's what I'm saying. Like, it's like somebody, like the person I complained about you.
Like them.
Yeah, well, it's like the person I complained to you about, who I watched 5 seconds of her video, and she completely crapped on the High Republic without even reading any of it. Because
This guy's the worst, though. That guy's the biggest, like, cynical person when it comes to Star Wars talking, and that's why I went down that rabbit hole to begin with.
wait,
It was because of that. I'm like, he brings up some good points.
but I was talking about a female that I was watching.
Yeah, no, I'm saying I put it in Discord for you. I'm not gonna say his name because I don't recommend you watch him because he's very cynical about everything.
The one that's really negative that I don't like is this one.
I just don't feel like
I don't like
Dracula.
that one.
I don't
That's the
know
one who
that
gets on
person.
my nerves.
I don't even know that person, so.
Yeah. But the female that I had watched was literally like, she completely crapped on the High Republic. Like, note, I've read almost 200 pages of the first book. It is amazingly written.
Yeah.
Like, it is. I have already cried during that book more than I did during like any of the movies. Like, the emotional attachment that I felt and like the way that things are written are just wonderful. They're so gloriously written, and like, well, I mean, you've seen movies with me. I literally, my everything goes into a movie. I am emotionally exhausted after movies. Like, it's one of like the best and worst things about watching a movie with me is like, I go all in. I don't even try. Yeah. I'm just like 100% invested. The second it's like, I'm like, bet, we're here. And I go like, and that it's fine. Like, that's just how I am. Like, that's how I'm wired.
No, and it's good. It's because you care and stuff. Yeah, it's good. It's just like, I don't think I go as deep because I don't like. It takes a lot for me to react.
So,
to things. Like a lot.
I thought that I went in deep when I was with movies. It's worse with books. Like, with a well-written book that I enjoy. Yeah, it's so much worse.
I'm glad you're enjoying the High Republic book because
it's so good.
I've only seen what you've said.
We'll have to sit down and talk about the High Republic book, maybe next week.
Or after read it.
Yeah, after you read it, but I mean, I don't know when you're gonna get. I don't know when.
Watch a video of someone talking about it, but or reading.
I'll say you have to get a copy of it.
No.
Yeah, either that or you have to finally be down here and take mine when I'm done with it.
Well,
and that can't happen for at least another 3 weeks.
I'm just here, I'm just chilling.
We're just vibing.
I'm just vibing, I'm doing the best with the time that I got. Maybe not the best, but I'm doing it as much as I'm willing to do right now.
There you go. Anyway, I'm really excited for it. I thought that Light of the Jedi is a good book. I can't wait for Into the Dark. Nice. That's the next one.
I'm really excited about the Acolyte show too. We haven't talked about that.
Ooh, I don't think I know anything about that.
The movie, it might be a movie, it might not be a show. It's about the dark side. Finally, we're getting something from the perspective of the dark side.
Look at that. That's gonna be awesome.
It's
is this? Oh, that's June. Oh, that's the Rising Storm. That's gonna be another book I'm gonna have to read. Dadgummit.
Star Wars: The Acolyte is a Star Wars television series currently being developed by Leslie Headland for Disney Plus. Yeah, so it's a series. Yep.
And then Into the Dark is the Claudia Gray book. That comes out 3 days before my birthday. It's the young adult book, though. That's okay.
Oh, that's cool.
I'm kind of like a young adult. All right. Well, I think that is going to do it for our ever so wonderful and loving podcast. You all.
Thanks for coming and watching.
So we want to say thank you guys for listening and watching, and we hope that no matter what, this has been a great, wonderful hour for you guys. We're going to be moving on to playing some games, so if you guys end up watching live, that's what you guys get afterwards. But beforehand, we want to say thank you guys again for watching. I hope you guys have a great day, stay awesome, do great things. If you guys want to check out our other podcasts that we have in store, go to either EastCoastGuild.com or go to their YouTube. Those are the two spots to go to see any of our other podcasts that are being worked on. That being said, I hope you guys have a great day, stay awesome, do great things, and we will see you guys in the next one. Adios.
Au revoir.
Oh my gosh. Talking is hard.
It's not. It's like the thing that comes the most natural to me, and you like force it, and I'm like, oh.
Well, no, it's natural for me, but like it takes a lot of energy right now.
Oh, Sando.
Like right now, it's taking a lot of energy to talk.
No, that's fair. Yeah, no, you don't. I mean, you're not feeling your best. You know what I mean? So yeah.
I know you missed the whole podcast. That's your normal thing, Sando.
Wait, Sando showing up late? Never.
I told him we started at 7:30.
And then an hour later. Also, I can do this again because we're not doing the podcast. So I just don't want to do it on the podcast because I'm not going to deal with any kind of complaints or problems. I'll deal with them in chat. I'll do it with them right now. At me.
That's fair. You're being productive. Sitting in your room doing nothing? Fun size showed up, and that means more to me than the fact that Sando was late.
True. Yeah, no, it doesn't matter that you're late. We're just gonna give you shit about it. And I'm just gonna completely acknowledge
the fact that Fun Size showed up, like, she already wins. She already wins.
Still? Let's find out if this works still. It's not gonna work, and I'm gonna feel sad. I'm sorry.
Okay. I also, did you like the name of my stream tonight?
I did. No, you're sick.
No, you're sick. I'm not sick.
Wait, so do you have it? Did you actually come back positive?
My tests were indeterminate, which means I had to go and get tested again today. So,
buddy, that's worse.
I've been tested twice in the past 5 days. But
I'm so sorry.
This one, they did the throat test, so they did it like a strep test. So they got the top of my mouth, the cheeks for 5 seconds, and then they just like money shot the back of my throat with a Q-tip for 5 seconds.
I would have thrown up.
I was gagging. It was bad. I was like,
Yep, that's how I am. I have the worst. Like,
I was like, oh dang. I was like, there's this little trick that can like soften your gag. Is like holding your thumb behind your finger and stuff like that. And I'm like, yeah, apparently it's a thing. I heard about that.
You mean like your finger or your thumb, like
this? It's off screen for me. Bring your hand. Yes, like that. Exactly like that. Yep. If you do that, apparently with like one of your hands or both hands, like that, it's supposed to be helpful. I'm just saying.
I've never. I don't care. It's just, that's whatever. I just accept things.
I was just like
needles. I don't even dislike needles anymore because of my tattoos and everything. Like, I'll go to the doctor and I'll get like a flu shot or whatever, and I'm like,
I still can't deal with those needles because they're long.
Yeah, but I mean, I'm gonna get the vaccine, and I mean, you should probably.
I'm getting it. I'm getting the vaccine. I signed up for the vaccine weeks ago.
When do you like scheduled for it then? I guess, or how does that work?
I might not get out of I might get out of quarantine after they're given at the school. I don't know. I mean, I'm sure they'll make sure I get mine.
There's one opening up nearby me, but so I'm probably gonna get that.
With our state, ours are apparently, I guess, being gathered right now, and we either have them in stock, we just haven't been given the okay to get them yet. So I guess they're trying to make sure that everybody can get it at the same time. I think that's the goal and understanding. So
that's fair. That's very fair. Yeah, no, I was opening nearby me, like probably like half an hour away, if not even. So I'm probably gonna get that as soon as I can. I'm gonna make sure everyone else gets it that needs it. I mean, I don't need it. I don't do anything. I went to Arkansas and back and was as careful as I am here, and guess what? I didn't get it.
I mean, I'm as careful as possible, and I don't go anywhere, and I got it.
Yep.
Or I quote unquote got it. I don't know. It's indetermined if I have it.
Yeah.
But they said by looking at my sheet, like looking at my chart, they're like, 2 of your roommates have it. You probably have it. I'm like, probably. I had a massive headache the past 2 nights. I've had lack of wanting to eat.
Fair.
Stuff smells weird to me. Like,
yeah,
I made pancakes. I made pancakes and it just smelled and tasted not like chocolate chip pancakes.
Customers, on the other hand, yeah.
Well, and that's the thing. So I actually think that. So I might be pregnant. That might be the other thing. I don't know. I've lost 10 pounds too because I haven't been hungry. So that's fun. Because I mean,
it's not the worst thing. You're still eating, obviously. It's not like you're not eating.
I literally went from noon yesterday till 8 a.m. this morning, and then went from 8 a.m. until 6.
You probably should have eaten dinner, even if it's something low.
I ate dinner tonight.
I don't want to.
I ate dinner tonight. Last night I didn't because I slept until 6 and I still had a headache, so I went to bed.
Yeah, no, that's fair, and that's fair. You know what I mean? You don't feel good, you know, and that happens when you're sick.
That's bad.
It does happen.
Yeah, what's up, Paige? I'm pregnant it, so it's okay.
Honestly, as long as he washes his hands and everything, and he's careful, fun size, you should be fine.
You should be, yeah.
And he wears a mask, obviously.
But I think the big thing for me was I think that basically Sando had the germs, but wasn't getting sick off of it because it hadn't like mutated in the body yet or whatever. Then I got sick, and then I think I caused them to get sick. Because that's the only way I was like, I don't know how else I could have gotten it, and I don't go anywhere.
Yep.
I was like, except maybe drive through or like to the grocery store once a week. But I've been getting HelloFresh for meals. So I haven't been going to the grocery store. So I don't know. Either that or I was lucky. I was like, I'm not gonna lie, I'm glad I got it at least at some point, but I said it. I said thank you.
I didn't hear you. Sorry.
Okay.
I was listening to you, but I was also zoning out, I guess, apparently.
Dude, focusing is hard for me today.
Well, I
constantly keep having to look over at you on my OBS screen. That's what I've been like focusing on, like is you. And then it's funny because during podcast I'm looking at you, but you're looking off into some direction.
Oh, because like if I look up there, you're up there for me.
Well, no, I completely understand what you're doing, but I'm like looking at you, and it's like just this like you're like looking like yeah.
Because I'm like I'm trying to like because that's where my like I need to.
No, I get it
here, but
I completely understand. No, it's fine because like I look to the side, and then it's just great.
I appreciate you, Dragon person.
See, where you look at chat is where I'm looking at basically.
So where chat is right now is that's on my gaming monitor. I literally just have only that.
Yeah, so if you look at your gaming monitor, that's when you look like you're looking at me.
Ooh.
Yeah. And dragon person thing is Paige.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay, sorry, Paige. I'm sorry. I don't know who it was.
Okay, by the way, guys, make sure you join the Guilded because once February comes around, I'm not posting to Discord. It's gonna let my Discord die like a diseased
we'll keep probably doing the podcast on Discord until Guilded wants to work.
Well, yeah.
Or we're in the same house, so that we could just do it next to each other and figure a setup for that.
That would actually be way better. Yes.
Oh yeah, that'd be ideal.
Just buy like 2 Yetis.
I already have a Yeti, so I mean.
Buy.
No, that's great. But we could be actually no. You don't buy 2 Yetis, and I'll just use the one because mine's on the way out with the port because it's just always the ports always go for me.
I am up for games. Yes.
Yeah, you guys are gonna play Gunfight. You guys have fun.
I am not in a problem for games, but I did tell if Panda and I did I?
Yeah.
No.
Oh, okay.
I'm going to. Oh.
I'm sorry.
Dang it.
I think it's over. Yeah, it was only during the celebration.
I knew about it too. I just literally hadn't been on my.
It's okay.
I haven't been on here.
It's okay. It's okay.
I don't think I have the. Oh, I don't have the Epic.
You don't have Epic downloaded?
I don't think I have Epic on this PC.
Dang. I'm sorry though, Paige. I didn't know it was you.
All the dabs. I do think I want to, if Panda and I aren't going to do something, because I think he's going to go back and play with Ryan.
I think he's probably going to go to bed soon, but he's playing Left 4 Dead right now. By himself? Hey, what? Eh?
Eh?
I don't know, he's playing Left 4 Dead by himself.
That's a way to do it.
I mean, more power to him, you know what I mean? You do you.
You do you, baby.
Do you, boo-boo.
Right, I'm going to download the Epic Games launcher.
There you go, that's a good first start. Okay.
But
I always want to help people with the call by, so I'm always like...
am more willing to play something after Aaron and I watch a movie.
That's fine.
If Panda and I are
zombies, if you want, if you want to do zombies with Sando, then we could do that. Because Gunfight's only 2 people, that's why I'm saying it. But I'm down for whatever. You enjoy your movie, and I'll be around. You just send me a message when you're done.
Ooh.
Well, no worries.
Must resist dirty joke. You don't have to. What really stinks is that I'm not going to.
What's a dirty joke? But now I want to know. I can just delete it. It's okay. So say the dirty joke, and then we'll read it, and then we'll delete it. We'll act like it never happened. It's fine. It's fun size. I'm sure it's fun. I'm also just way too nosy, and I did.
Oh, that's why that's what the nice part about being on Twitch was she used to send them to me on Twitch in our whispers. So that was what my whispers were only good for on Twitch.
True. Do you enjoy me a good man? Every once in a while, yeah.
How much is my Twitch dying? I'm curious. How much is my Twitch died?
Twitch might be dying. It's getting close.
I mean,
really
fun
close.
size.
Starting to like just cancel other stuff and everything.
Fun size. When you're single, fun size. It happens anyway. So.
Pie, yeah, definitely.
Yeah, we could do a 4x4 zombos.
Down, hell yeah. I didn't hop back on stream. Maybe. Mayhap. We'll see. It's up to everybody else. I don't care. I'll just chill too. I
still somehow have above 1,400 followers.
Well, on Twitch?
Yeah. I only have 4 subscribers. Don't know who that is.
It's not me. Don't worry.
Oh, it's not most people that I said don't do.
Yeah. It's got to be people that either just want your emotes still, which, fair enough. They're good emotes. I like your emotes a lot, and I miss them. But it is what it is, you know what I mean? And I completely understand. Like the other day when you asked me straight up if you should have left, I told you. I was like, I don't know, probably not. But, you know, you're already on this path, so I'm not gonna...
Well, that's another thing, too. I guess I could ask all the people who are here, couldn't I?
You could, yeah. Because you did, and I brought it up for that reason.
Would you guys rather I go back to Twitch or I wait and don't go to Glimish when it comes out?
The only issue is you have to figure out a way to like turn off subs. Like I don't like that.
I would have to lose my affiliate.
Unless you want to, you feel like trusting them again. But I don't even know.
I probably would not sub to anybody. I just wouldn't sub to anybody. And like, then what do I do? Oh, well.
Well, you don't need to sub to people though. That's the thing. Like,
I don't have to, but people would sub to
donate, like,
people would sub to me, and like, there's nothing I can do. But
yeah, well, that's the thing. Like,
I would also throw out there though, if like, do I go to Twitch? Go back to Twitch. Also, I know OBS is acting weird. It's because Epic's installing and taking up my drive.
Yeah, you just froze for me for a second, but we're back. Oh, it's freezing here and there. Oh, oof.
Oh yeah, that's what That's what everybody's told me for 6 years. The other thing is like, or do we risk it on Glimish?
I don't think Glimish is gonna be bad. Glimish doesn't respond to my tweet.
Well, I don't think they're gonna respond to your tweet. I think they think you're trolling.
No, they did. Glimish responded to my tweet. Oh, Glimish responded to my tweet.
Oh, now I gotta go to Twitter.
So someone literally responded to my because I retweeted the same thing that I've already retweeted before. And I said,
and you're basically how can this not, how are you guys going to be different? Yeah, I saw it.
Yeah.
I'm going to go and I want to go read their response before you say it. I just want to read it.
Yeah, no, you're good. I can even read it out loud if you want me to once you're reading it. If you want, or you can read it out loud, it doesn't matter to me. How you want to do it. I just love it. It makes me happy.
You can go for it. I've had my embrace of throwing my arms and saying that's exactly why I like it.
So I was complaining about Trovo, which for people that don't know what Trovo is, don't, because it sucks and don't even worry about it. But Glimish doesn't hold on to your money, and we don't have any extra incentives for trying to keep you streaming to the platform for ridiculous hours. You stream how you want to stream. We're here to support.
They are literally a platform for streamers by streamers. They are Beam.
They're what was the fake one people were bringing up for the
longest
time?
My gosh, I remember. It's the one everybody thought that Dr. Disrespect was. Rhyme.
I'm in their Discord. I'm in their partner Discord. Because they invited me to it. I was like, I'm bored, whatever.
I'm liking your tweet because I think it was a fair tweet. I'm going to like it for that reason, but...
I don't think let's talk about it that much because I think I agreed to something, but I am in the Discord, and that is all I will say. And it's nothing. There's nothing.
I'm just saying, like... Personally, I'm going to tell you guys, I think Glimish is the way to go. I'm not even saying for subbing or anything else. I think that just the general community around them and how open they are about everything. They stream their partner meetings every week.
Yep. I need to start watching it, honestly.
I do too. I know, honestly, like, I kind of want to see if it's actually, you know what, I'm going to do something here.
My biggest thing is, I don't know. It's weird. I'm in a weird spot with content creation as a whole anyway, but I don't know. Really don't. All I know is that I know nothing.
So I'm curious if we're actually allowed to stream/record reactions to their weekly meetings. Because if we are, every Tuesday I say you and me, we go live.
I don't think I should go live on Twitch with Glimish. That's an easy way to get banned. I guess I don't care. It'd be funny, but
I mean, I won't get. I mean, I don't think you should get banned because you're watching a meeting. You're not promoting it or anything like that. You're just reacting. But I also understand the worry. But I'm just saying in general,
they
like,
banned someone the day after they announced the Sim thing. They banned someone for making fun of it because it's fucking stupid.
No,
I'm sorry, Kill, but it is.
So that's the thing. I think that Glimish is the way to go. And I think holding out on YouTube until then, like, even if I never make any more YouTube content, which I mean I will, whenever we go and play disc golf, I'll probably do recordings and put up the disc golf vlogs because I enjoy them.
I liked that one, the two-parter. I watched it.
Dude,
I enjoyed it.
I think we just need to talk more. Like, that's it. The second one was the part 2 was a little short.
It needs music. Like the second part at least needed some kind of music under it.
It either needed music or we needed to be talking more because we were really quiet. Even after a throw, we didn't really say anything.
Yeah.
And so I want to be better and learn how to do that stuff. But then see, the other thing is, I also had a guy comment on one of them was like, dude, that was a bogey. And I was like, dude, I was playing super casual. It wasn't a bogey. Like, you have to understand, I'm not playing competitively. Like, we're not doing. I'm over 300 pounds, dude. You think I'm actually playing competitively here? Like, I'm doing this so I get off my couch.
I love you, buddy.
Like, come on, man. Anyway, I tweeted at Glimish, hey, are we allowed to stream or record reactions to your weekly meetings? Because if we are, then I want to do that. Because I think that it would be a good way for me, to get involved and understand what's going on, but then also lets people talk about it. But I don't know. I guess that's where I think Glimish is probably the best spot for me to go to and to care about. If you want to follow me over there, if you want to be a part of that, we're at 9 followers. I would love to play with Coyote. I haven't seen him in a hot second. I would love to play. I got Sansoru back into playing. I'm apparently infectious when I play stuff like that. Because apparently I just have so much fun that people want to do it too.
Wait, you got him into what?
Sorry. I got Sansoru back into disc golf. So because we used to play a lot in college. A lot of us did, actually. But anyway, if you guys want to follow me on Glimish, that's where I'm gonna. I think that's where I'm gonna be. It sucks to not be on Twitch, especially after like
everyone's on Twitch now.
Everybody's on Twitch. I got hosted by Carl. Like,
yeah. That's the thing. That's always my thing. Is like
stuff like that sucks. But
I will see where Glimish goes, and I will be around, obviously, to watch Kill, just like I am here on YouTube. Doesn't matter. Same thing with anyone else. Like if they go to Glimish, I'll be there as much as I can be. I try to not spread myself too thin anymore because I was going crazy trying to be everywhere at once. But I'll be everywhere I can be.
And I try to lurk when I can. Just with my computer being in my room, I usually turn it off at that end of the night because.
Oh yeah, that's completely fair. I've been streaming during the day anyway. Honestly, I've been going live earlier for the most part, so I need to figure out a schedule. But now that actually I'm waking up at a decent hour, at least today, hopefully we can keep that going.
Yeah,
but we'll see. I never know with me. I can't tell you. I'm the most unreliable person to myself.
Fun size. I'm pretty sure the last time I saw you was your wedding.
Oof.
No, it wasn't your wedding. It was Will and Brittany's wedding. It's the week after.
Is that better? Slightly?
By 1 week.
Ooh! That week, though.
Actually, I think I saw you before we went down to... Guardian Con. Was Guardian Con after your guys' wedding? When did you guys get married? So it would have been Guardian Con 2018.
Well, don't worry, Fuzz. By the time I'm down there...
Yeah, it would have still been 2018.
Maybe we can...
Yeah, I haven't seen you guys in 3 years.
But he's about to go visit you guys at least. I'm gonna be like, go! I'm gonna go play Zombies with Mosey because the new map just came out. So that point will probably be the 3rd map for Cold War.
It was before the wedding? Okay, then yeah, then Will and Brittany's would have been the last time I saw you guys.
If it's all good.
Which is 3 years ago.
It happens, you know. I mean, you still talk. Which is good. At least you're in touch, you know.
No, you're not the only folks who don't have kids. Sansoru and Z got married before everybody, and they don't have kids.
No, I was gonna say that I don't have kids.
I also don't have kids.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna get at. Was like, we don't have kids. But we can adopt, Kill.
I can link my Guilded server. Can I do that with the
That's awesome. But they already have Glimish. That Glimish already has Guilded on there too.
Well, and that's the thing. I said 100%. I was like, my Guilded, that's what I'm going to be pushing. I'm not going to be pushing my...
Guilded is better. I just wish it worked for me. Like, I want it to work. I wish we could do this on Guilded, but my voice cuts out and it doesn't even tell me. It gives me the slightest little noise notification that I don't even hear because it's like, dook.
Yep.
And then I can still hear you, but you can't hear me anymore. It just disconnects me halfway.
But I 100% think that you guys should... Oh, I went up 3 followers.
Ooh.
On Glimish. No, I definitely think that that's where you guys should follow me if that's what you guys are gonna... If you guys want to watch my content, that's where I'm going. Once I'm open to go there, I'm going there.
Probably VOD content on YouTube, but...
Yeah, I'll probably literally switch to VOD content and be like, here's a VOD. I'm not even gonna cut them up. I don't think I'll be able... Like, I don't have the time.
I'd be down, especially depending on our living arrangement at that point.
If
which comes out.
They can come out consistently, then I'm down.
Yeah, I mean, that's what I'm saying. I can do it. It's just a matter of I need the software that I would like to use so I don't have limitations or have to export it 30 times to get, through half a video.
No, I understand. Like, and that's the thing. Like, I just hard cut. You do more than I do because I just hard cut.
Yes, yeah, I try to make everything nice and smooth and look good. Or if I'm gonna do a hard cut, I want it to be funny at least. I want it to be like purpose hard cut. You know what I mean?
By the way, I now have
Those are good for the humor and everything.
I now have Epic Games on my PC.
The only way that I can play Scott Pilgrim. Ooh. I was gonna bring that up during the podcast about Ubisoft, and I'm like, I'm just not gonna.
No,
I'm just not gonna.
Not worth it.
I don't need to bring my bitterness in at all. I'll bring it in when it comes to whatever topic we're talking about, because that's who we are. I am the bitter one out of the two of us. I am the old bitter one.
I would like. Oh, apparently I could buy all of them for $50.
What?
Squadrons Fallen Order Deluxe and Battlefront 2. So that's 2 games I don't have.
Do you already have Fallen Order on your PC though?
I don't have it on this PC. I think I'm missing because I don't have EA downloaded.
Okay, but you do own it on
I own
PC,
it on EA, yeah. I own it on Origin or whatever it is.
Yeah, so you just have to download Origin on too.
But Squadrons in Battlefront 2, I really would like Battlefront 2.
I've heard good things about Squadrons, but I've also heard that there's not enough content there.
And see, buying Battlefront 2, if for $10 more, I can get all 3 of those games.
No.
Unless I just want Battlefront 2. So, like, I'm just saying...
Sondo, what's your question?
Yeah, what's your question? Like, for $50, I get Squadrons and Battlefront 2.
Yeah, Battlefront 2 would be a lot of fun. I'd be down to play.
And I kind of want Battlefront 2 because I want to play through the storyline. I could make an ECG Glimish account, David and I need to talk a lot about ECG right now. He did something today. He went through the business plan stuff today, and we need to sit down and talk, him and I. Because he wants to make things viable for online only as well. And if we do things for online only, like, I'm not going to force people to pay to have a gilded, server to use. That doesn't make sense to me.
You can make, you can make it so like you have most of the server, and then you could have like ones where only certain roles.
It's like we have our Patreon roles, right? Like we do have our Patreon. Exactly. But I mean, it'd be the idea of what do I want to say?
I don't know if you want to talk about this right now. If you don't want to talk about it right now and you want to talk about it later, it's fine.
The only thing I could really justify doing would be like running tournaments, like $5 in for a tournament. But then you also have to justify why your tournament's worth paying in, which means, okay, well, we're giving cash out, so therefore we have to have cash coming in, so that way we can give out prizes, which I think people would be willing to pay for. But at the same time, then you have to be building a community that's big enough for that. And how do you build a community that's big enough for that unless I'm just my Gilded or my Discord is the ECG Gilded or the ECG Discord? Like, do I make a group that is just the ECG part of the Penguin Posse kind of thing? Do I make one that's just for the storefront? Like,
that's what I was about to say, yeah.
I could do that, which is fine. I don't have a problem doing that. But then do I want to just call the whole server the East Coast Guild server and make a group for the Penguin Posse, which would make more sense? Because then I could also at the same time make a group for your server, Panda, and be like, here's a Panda server in the East Coast Guild servers. So like, here's a group.
More
like
stuff for me to go through, but yeah, that's fine.
But I mean, well, even then, like, that's what we were talking about though. Like, we would each have individual groups if we were going to do that stuff.
Yeah. Guild is weird to me. I have mine all exported over, but I have not plugged it once. I have not done anything with it. I barely even plug my Discord at this point. I
have plugged the crap out of mine, and still people do not join it. I literally added somebody today in Discord, and they ignored it.
Yeah.
Because I understand that Discord...
Well, not surprised. I don't know.
I understand that Discord is safe.
It's the norm right now.
But it's not the best.
A little bit long shot.
Also, straight up, Glimish just told me go for it.
Yes, love it.
So, we will probably be on Tuesdays. On Tuesdays, we wear pink. Actually, that's Wednesdays, but
on Fridays, we wear green.
I think you know who that was.
Mm-hmm.
Alex is an interesting child. I agree. Yes. I'm not saying that Alex isn't, but it is the fact that I have noticed with some of the people in my Discord, they do not like change. They didn't like when I went to Mixer, but they still were part of the Discord. They didn't like when I came back to Twitch. They didn't like that I've gone to YouTube. Like, because it's change.
I think there's something that not just you need to work on. I think people as a whole need to work on. We have to accept that some people you can't please. You can't please everyone. That's a fact of life, and I'm okay with it. I've accepted.
We've also got to talk about the fact that like you got to follow the content, not the platform. Which we have talked about that. Like, that was a huge problem when I was first leaving Mixer, because I was like, obviously. I was like, there's going to be a nuclear fallout. I called that in January.
Yeah. Oh yeah, no, and it was going to happen. I knew it was going to happen. I just didn't know how I was going to go about doing it. I just went out on a Blazing Joy the day before it closed.
You're right. And then when I went over to Twitch, I had more support than when I left Twitch the first time.
Yep.
But it still wasn't a lot.
But it was more consistent to an extent.
Well, it was more consistent because the people who had been watching me on Mixer, my regulars have become solid regulars, which, is Sando, you, Pi, John Attack, Sunsoru.
I love John Attack.
And Paige are like probably the most regulars I have.
And I feel that I care about you more than I'm ever going to tell you, because it goes to your head.
I know. And then Natalie's becoming a regular. Fun Size used to be a regular, and she's showing up when she can.
Yeah, that's great.
You don't.
No.
Well, you do suck, but not in the way that you think. I'm
not getting involved in this one.
No, it's okay. It's okay. I still remember the apple pie story.
What apple pie story? Wait, what?
Nope, it's not a you apple pie story.
Wait, but huh?
That's a fun size story.
Huh?
I know you got a full-time job. I know you do.
Yeah, exactly.
There it is.
Jesus, no.
It's not good.
There it is. No.
Oh no!
No.
No! Oh no!
I even got in my head because of you. The only reason that's in my vocabulary of memes is because of you, Phil. I want you to know that.
I take full honor and happiness for that.
I don't.
I love that meme.
Every time I say it, I'm like,
I think I'm going to see where I'm at closer to the 28th, and I might buy the Battlefront Squadrons Fallen Order bundle.
Battlefront Squadrons Order.
Mm-hmm. The Star Wars triple bundle.
Nice. I should get Fallen Order on my PC.
I'm not going to, fun size. I'm not going to. But I could. But I'm not going to.
This is blackmail at that point.
No.
A little, a smidge.
No.
A smidge.
Mr. Blackmail no here.
Mr. Blackmail here.
Oh man. I need to get my lighting fixed. My lighting's trash when I lean back from my PC.
Yeah, well, it's like I don't even have any lights on. These are just my
look,
regular lights. Like, I don't even have my actual lights on right now.
You just went through a lot of different unique things in college.
See,
that
that's
I'm
my light.
super. Look at that. You look beautiful.
I shine. What do you mean? I'm shining. Oh, this side.
Um.
Which side is it anymore? I'm like.
We talked about something. You and I probably talked. Well, I don't know if we talked more.
You're fine though, Fun Socks. You're not gonna say anything.
I possibly could buy it. I want to wait until.
Yeah, no, definitely. Or like I said, just get up, pick up. I don't know if it's cheaper or if it's on sale still, but
It's on sale till the 28th.
Okay.
So I just need to remember to do it before then. I don't know. I'd have to list things off, and you don't want that. Nobody wants that.
Yeah, no. I definitely don't even want it. Before I was curious because of how he worded it, but now I'm like,
no, you don't. You don't want any of it. You want it just for the fact that it's going to make you go, gross.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah.
It's the only reason anybody wants
knowing
it.
Things. Like I'm not like nosy, but like if I can know something, and I'm like, that's fine.
I'm not nosy. I just like knowing. Like,
yeah, exactly.
Oh, I understand. And Pi sent me a Discord message.
I know things. You know, that's my thing. That used to be my thing to a T. Now I don't drink that much, so I know things. I brought some up last night, actually, when I was off stream with the person that I told you about. I was having issues with the guild did with.
Yeah.
Had some nice talks.
Aw, I like that person.
Yeah. It was nice. You know, it was good. Tim's.
Do you remember that? Doesn't even ring a bell. Okay. Oh, I see what Pi's trying to do, and I'm saying no.
What? What's Pi trying to do?
He's trying to get links that I'm not willing to give him.
Hey?
He already has access to it. He's just being dumb.
Oh, he's trying to.
Yeah.
Oh, I know what he's trying to do. Hi, I can send it to you. Why would you not have it saved? Why you told me it originally?
That specific story? Well, that was outside of Stone Village, and we were talking about things. If you want, I can text you. It doesn't work?
Hmm? It's right here, dude. What?
Yeah, it does. I just did it.
Yeah, I literally just brought it up. Fire you. Okay. I don't know why I'm helping, but nah.
Okay, fun size.
I agree with this.
Fun size, just don't get mad when I say it.
Oh,
Well, she
no.
won't get mad.
You're using the old one? Oh, well, yeah, his name changed, you dingleberry.
It's not that hard to get that link. It's popped up in my chat multiple times today. I see it in my chat right now. I'm not going to say anything, Fun Size. I swear to God.
Yeah, no, it's literally under Fun Sizes. I got a full-time job. It's literally right there. It's in the chat. Oh my gosh.
That's why I didn't want to text her. I knew she was going to relive this memory.
Yep.
I didn't
That's what
need
I
her to do it.
I'm like, I forgot that happened.
I'm like, I wasn't going to say anything because it's not appropriate for my stream. I just thought it was funny.
I'm not appropriate for your stream, though. Let's be honest.
Oh, that's what you don't know it either, Sando. I never told you.
Sando, get out of here.
I know you don't. You don't have to
Imagine ignoring
apologize.
the bot. Wow.
Imagine not reading the bot.
I see Streamlabs and my brain just delete.
I mean,
delete.
same, because I'm here.
Yeah. I'm the same pie. You're fine, dude. I'm just giving crap.
Oh my gosh. Stop. Go buy a sandwich.
I go blind. I go link blind really quick. I go chat blind too lately.
Well,
really
now
bad.
I gotta go check that because it didn't pop up with my notifications. But I just told somebody to go buy a sandwich.
Cool. Was it the person that said okay for any face in your chat?
No.
Oh,
It was
okay.
Pie.
No.
Pie, thank you so much for the $50, my dude.
You can get the Star Battlefront.
I can get
Squadron
the
order bundle.
battle squadron front pack order.
Ooh. Order. Order comes after bundle because it's the best.
The bundle order, yes. Yeah, these.
Fallen Order is the best.
All right,
out of all.
guys,
Yeah.
whose creator tag should I hit?
I mean, personally,
Yours isn't in there. So
I don't have
can't
one.
hit yours.
I
I
was
can't
gonna
hit
suggest
mine.
one. Just one. Do you have one?
I can do Mr. Fruit if nobody else has one.
I was gonna say this person, but all caps. But that's what I was gonna say. I'm not gonna say it, Shaq, because I was saying it out loud.
I'll do
if you
that
don't want
one.
it's up to you. I was just that's the one I used most of the
I'll
time.
use it because I'll use it. It's fine. I'll use it.
I just love Fef. You know, I don't know.
Fef's good people. Don't get me wrong. I
Oh, yeah.
like me a Fef.
So you have a code or you don't have a code?
I don't have a code. No. I probably would have had a code if
That'd be weird anyway. Using your own code for a
Yeah.
like, I would feel weird. I would just use someone else's.
I would probably use it, but only because it's like, well, I'm using it because I don't feel like thinking about anybody else's.
That's right.
My thing is, I probably honestly would have had one
Sorry.
if I had not applied for partner and kept up with Satisfactory.
Fair.
Because if I had done those, hey Sensoru, you saved 2 lives. It's because you're an amazing human being. By the way, happy birthday.
Happy birthday!
Happy birthday.
Birthday.
Hi, thank you. You jerk. What? No, I don't want to go into my debit. Why can't I not? Wait, what? 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 Why are you being weird? Why no? No, I don't want you to do that. Honey? Now I gotta check and make sure it went into my PayPal. So I was like trying to use my debit card first. I'm like, no, I don't want to use my debit card first. Ah, it's pending. That's why. Okay. I'll wait till that goes through then. Hi, thank you. You beautiful beast.
Thank you, Pi. You're great.
You aren't allowed to get me anything for my birthday. Just so we're aware. Putting my foot down now on that one, Pi.
He's just saying, yeah. But he's like, yeah.
This was my birthday gift from you. This was my birthday gift from you, okay?
He's like,
that's how I will accept this, is that you did an early birthday.
Nah.
No, he goes, I don't know when that is, lol, but we'll see. Well, you know, if you're part of the Guilded, you can actually see when my birthday is. No, Sansoru. Get Sansoru. It's his birthday today.
This is true.
Not like Christmas.
True. What did he get you for Christmas?
His love and support, because he's an awesome human being who's always been around for me.
You're just... the only person that would respond that way.
I'm just saying, in the server calendar, you can see where everybody's... We have 3 birthdays in a row on Fridays.
So hit me with the PayPal. Oh my god. This man's out here like...
Because this week, Sansoru's. Next week is Paige's birthday. And then the following week is my birthday. And Shower Straw's birthday was last Saturday.
Nice. Happy birthday, buddy.
Happy birthday.
All these birthdays. I'm a May baby, so I got plenty of time for no one to get me anything. I'm so excited.
Hey, to what that PayPal?
Nope. He can find it. He just needs to take 2 seconds. It's right on my page. And it's not anytime soon, so don't even think about it.
It's okay. You can go... is that the right person? Yes. You can go to streamlabs.com/Sansoru1. You might be able to go that way. Might be able to go through his stuff and tip through his Twitch page.
April.
Lots of work. Let me see if I can get it off of his Twitch page. You're old this year?
Oh, you turned 30?
Just as old as I am.
You're 30?
No. She's not turning 30.
I don't know. You're not old. I don't know. See, I don't know how old these people are. I don't know how old anyone is. I don't.
He doesn't have his actual link connected onto his thing. I can also just give you the one for his wife.
Kill you. Oh, okay. Never.
I can give you hers because I have that.
True.
So.
Go work, and then you're not getting money Twitch either. So that's good. We all stand by that at this point.
I mean, I can also give your email, Sansoru, to him, and he can send money through that too. Or, Pi, if you want to send me the money for him, I can send it to him through Facebook Messenger.
True.
Which is another way that we can do it. Coyote's 29, I know. We're going to be 28. I'm going to be 28 in 14 days.
Maybe 25.
See, look at us. We're getting old.
Dude, I sometimes people bring things up, and I'm like, why do I remember that? And
Right.
people that are around my age don't remember something. I'm like,
So yeah, Sansoru's already 28. So throw it out there. But don't make me out to do it, Pi. That's the thing. I could just give you his email.
I'm 90 on the inside, Sansara. If you haven't realized that by now, you will when you meet me, and I'm like, my back!
Because I could give you the email that he uses for his
right here. Right
for
here, I'm
his
90.
For his HelloFresh. Because that's
That's
what I
fried
used to
chicken.
send him a free meal. I sent him
remember
a
when
free
I was
box.
fried youngin'. Oh, fun size.
That's what I was
You
trying to
really
do.
don't know me well enough.
I sent him a free box because I think that box is a good thing. I wanted him to have it.
Okay, would you describe me as a spry youngin'?
Your body is older than mine, and I've got a pretty old body.
There we go. Thank you. That's all I ever wanted.
You never got that box? What? It took it away from me. How did I find the HelloFresh? How do I think of it? I think it's pretty good. My sister wants me to try Home Chef because it's a little bit cheaper. I don't know
That's
how
fair.
much cheaper it is. And she says it's supposed to be just as good. I've been using HelloFresh. I like it. Oh yeah, it's a little bit cheaper. It's $2 per serving cheaper. So, oh, everybody
Yeah,
loves a
that's
good box.
Everyone loves a good box.
But I liked it because they give you out everything that you need. Like I got all the potatoes I needed. And they're fresh. They're fresh potatoes. I got fresh scallions. I got fresh carrots. All those things.
It's a junk mail and everything. Ugh.
I would double check, yeah, but worst case, just let me know and I'll see what I can do to get it to you. That's so.
Yeah, I've never even
kind
had a
of
HelloFresh
fine.
meal, so I don't know. I don't know. Actually, maybe not never. Maybe at one point in my life I had a
Oh.
HelloFresh meal. I didn't even know about it, but
Apparently I
Panda
have
can
to
eat, okay? And
verify
sometimes
my
Panda doesn't care about where the food comes from, okay? He just eats the food. Right? It just be like that sometimes, okay?
You don't though. Sorry, it looks like PayPal's trying to get me to verify, and I'm not going to do that. We'll see if I get this up. Wait, what? What? Proud of me? Why? What did I do? Is it because I'm cooking my own food? Oh, I didn't post what I had for dinner tonight. Oh,
Oh no.
I've been posting my meals, and everybody's like, "Oh my god, your meals, they're so good." I'm like,
No, well, it's because, like, everyone loves food posts. I absolutely can't stand them because the cynic in me makes me hate them. But, you know, it's fine. It's okay. So here's why I call out, basic people for being basic, just, I don't know, don't be so basic.
well, and that's why you don't use Instagram anyway, so it doesn't matter.
I use Instagram very little. So
Like,
like
I
down there,
posted-
you can find a lot of selfies and garbage and memes,
Yeah,
but
I pretty much post it to my Instagram,
I don't care about it. Don't go there.
and I post it on my Facebook. That's it.
You sound like your husband. I'm telling you, I'm like 90 on the inside, see? I'm 29 on the inside at least. Now, thank you. Your Insta's pure food post now?
It is.
Sorry.
Sensoro and I have been posting our HelloFresh meals.
And there's one way to do it. Fun size. People love cats, And hey, if you love cats, take pictures of it. You're proud of your food, take pictures of it. I'm not here to judge you, okay? I would have before because I was closed-minded and a child.
I'm not here to judge you, but I'm going to judge you, and I understand.
Oh, I'll judge
that.
you probably a little bit, but teach their own.
That's
I'm
okay.
not gonna,
I'll
I
let
don't
him
care.
judge me for it. That's fine. Judge me all you want.
I like them. I go my way. I like it, and I keep scrolling. I don't comment. I don't have anything to comment on.
You did. That's true. You did work as a line cook.
So
This is a super late post, but I don't
nice.
even care.
Sorry, that's awesome. I feel bad for Dan. You just put a tweet out.
Yeah, his internet
His-
broke. I saw that.
Big sad. But yeah. We'll make our way out, you know? We'll all be okay.
I need to make my
Food
way
wise or
over to
not.
go see Fun Size and Coyote.
Yeah.
I think I say that and then I just like end up not. The only reason I don't is because I don't want to go up to I just end up not wanting to go up to deal with Nova traffic, Northern Virginia traffic. Just hate it.
No, okay. Yeah. It's not great. Traffic everywhere is not great. Florida's pretty bad, and I haven't even begun to see California, except just from other people's perspectives, so. But New York's pretty bad, and I've driven through that at, like, very bad congested hours.
You guys
so.
do own a house now, I know. Now I wouldn't have to sleep. Well, I might
Awesome.
still have to sleep on a couch, but.
Oh, with extra room? Oh!
I know. With an extra room.
So you might not have to see anything else.
That's true. You're less Nova now? That makes it doesn't make it a little worthwhile. So I'm curious about this. I might not. This is gonna be weird. I might have to.
What's that, buddy?
PayPal stuff.
I don't want that. I don't care. Ooh, there you go.
Nice. Oh, that'd be worth it.
Also, turn that light off now. No shine bright like a panda. No. None of it. Checking my eye. I can see it out of the corner of my eye and it keeps driving me nuts. If I'm not acknowledging it, it's fine, but I keep looking over there.
Just trying to understand why stuff's pending.
Fair.
I'm trying to see if like they're gonna try to force me to have my bank information.
Okay.
And I really don't want my bank information connected to them because that's what happened the last time. And I don't want to have to close my bank account again.
I figured as much when your name was Fun Size Nerd Fighter, you know what I mean?
It's true.
That you were tiny.
She is very tiny.
Hey, at least your name is accurate. You
That
know what
might
I mean?
be what it is.
Hmm?
Might be because it's international.
Oh. Oh, what's international?
Because technically Pi's from out of the state. Or out of the country.
Oh, out of the States, yeah. No, that's fair. That's completely fair.
Because the other thing is like
I feel so weird about
if I
things
click
anyway, honestly.
the only
I don't
thing
like
is if I click accept, it's like I have to verify my account. And if I have to verify my account, I have to do that through my bank, and I don't really want to do that. So that means I might not be able to use PayPal. Yep. It has to, I have to, it looks like I have to put my bank account in. Just stupid.
Chocolate is everyone's friend. Yes, chocolate is great.
I'm going to wait a couple days and see, but we'll see.
No, that COVID-20, you know?
COVID's
I didn't
been
gain
making
that
me lose
much.
it.
I'm basically the same. Here and there, I've gained a few pounds, lost a few pounds.
Fair enough, Pi. People keep calling me for work stuff.
Imagine while you're at work, Centauro.
Imagine how
Well, then all you're
that
trying to watch a
goes.
stream. Exactly. Like you're
So
know
rude.
better.
So rude.
Oof, Pi. I'm sorry. No, don't be sorry. What are you saying sorry for? You're all good.
No, Pi. Pi, don't take any blame.
Yeah.
If PayPal if your internet's scrapping out, your internet's scrapping out. Two, if the PayPal thing, that's on PayPal. I feel like you shouldn't have to have a bank account or a line of credit attached.
You didn't used to need to
them to do that. That's kind of crappy on them.
You didn't used to need to. Words. I said it right the first time, and the second time my brain was like, no. This brain is not here.
Yeah. See, and that's the thing. Like, right here, it's like, once the money's there, don't worry. It can sometimes take a few minutes to show up. So I don't know. It's on PayPal itself. It says it's pending. But I just might have to call them.
That's fair.
No, it's PayPal being PayPal. I don't know. The only thing I can think of it's not working is because they want me to have my bank account attached to it, and I don't think you should have to. But then again, I received a payment from Teespring the other day, so I don't know why it would be pending, but Teespring's wasn't pending.
It's from the source. It's the source that it's coming from.
So I don't know. Worst case, I can wait till tomorrow and ask them.
Yeah, PayPal's weird sometimes with their stuff. You know, hopefully it'll be cleared by tomorrow.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Hear that? I'm gonna find some. Had to find some alternative source to sink in using donations. Oh, that's frustrating. And it's frustrating because I know like it's frustrating for you too, so I don't know. Yeah, and that's what I'm thinking. I'm thinking it might move quicker if I had the bank account, but it might still just move through. So it might just be that it has to wait until tomorrow. So I don't know. I'm just trying to best understand it. But. All right. I think I'm gonna end stream.
Okay.
And then I think
hanging out.
I'll probably go get a drink. I'll see what my roommate wants to do. And
Sounds
then
good.
be back and maybe play some zombies with people. So.
Okay. Sounds good.
All right. Thank you guys so much for watching. And all that stuff. It means a lot. So we appreciate it. Hopefully the podcast, I'll get them both up tomorrow. Maybe. We'll see. No problem with this.
2 for 1.
I should probably get them both up, but
yeah.
We'll see.
But you're not feeling great, so it's okay. You know, if you end up sleeping, it's okay. No one's gonna blame you. It's okay.
Hey, I'm glad you did too.
You don't have to...
Happy birthday, Sensoru. I really do mean it.
Happy birthday, Sensoru. Yeah.
Happy birthday. Y'all have a great one.
For a good bit of it, Sensoru.
Make sure you guys check out the Gilded, check out the
5 Fun Size,
Glimish, all those things. And we'll catch up with you guys on another one. Until then, talk to you guys later. Have a great day.
Sounds good.
Stay awesome, do great things. Adios.
Yeah. Au revoir. The dunk.